Welcome everybody to the Elite Mob podcast. This is our Forbidden Door post show where we're gonna rank it, talk about all the matches and all the good stuff. So I guess we'll talk about 0 hour just for a little bit, and then we'll start off uh, uh, Christian and Edge and Christian Copeland, but that's still hard not to call him Edge. Yeah.
To
But
say.
yeah. So we had the War Dogs versus Ops, the Trios Championship. The Ops won that one. These guys from New Japan around and get to see them. I enjoyed the match. Um, I
Yeah.
really liked a couple of these guys I hadn't really kept up with really because pretty much ever since AEW started, I've been viewing less New Japan, but I still kind of know most of the stuff about it. But I don't watch a whole lot of matches like I used to anymore. So it's cool seeing these guys wrestle and stuff. See what they're kind of all about. Which we were just talking about David Finley before we started recording, and he might end up going to NXT, but it would have been cool if he was part of the show though, at
Yeah.
least. But you know how that goes.
I, I don't expect him.
So what
I
you
mean,
saying,
I don't
man?
expect him to pop up in NXT tomorrow. I just think that he's NXT bound, so AEW probably prefers to stay away from him. I know maybe he gets the main roster instantly, but he's definitely eventually he'll be over there. But I did enjoy the match.
Right.
Clark Connors always kills it. Um, I like what they're doing. Like I think I told you off air. It looks like Gabe Kid's like the de facto leader at this point. It's just kind of just
Oh, for
waiting
sure.
on when Finley moves on. And these are just assumptions. I don't know contract dates, numbers, anything like that. Money talks. Maybe it changes the scenario, you know? So
Right.
that effectively could change. But the match did its job. The ops came out, they did their thing. I didn't expect them to lose the belt, especially without Finley being there. Had Finley been there, maybe it would have gave me more skepticism on the ops leaving with the trios titles. But I liked the match. I didn't have a problem with the match.
Yeah, the match was pretty good. So we also had that 8 women's tag match. You're gonna have to refresh my mind on the competitors. I know Megan Bain, I think, got the
Yeah,
pin, didn't
we
she?
had it was the Triangle of
Yeah,
Madness, which would be all three of them, along with Megan Bain,
yeah.
against
Penelope was up
Willow,
there,
Stat, Aminata, and Holly was the opponents.
right? It's good seeing Harley Cameron
Yeah,
back. I enjoy her stuff so much.
yeah.
She's hilarious. So, uh, yeah. I don't remember a whole lot from that match other than the outcome of it. It's been since Sunday, so I don't. My mind just goes kind of haywire. I remember some of the main stuff that happens,
Mhm.
but
I
if you want to go into detail about anything about that match,
First
go
of
ahead,
all,
man.
shout out to Aminata because she got stuck there until earlier today. I believe they finally got her a new
That's right.
passport, and I think she got out here today or she's on her way today. The match was good. I like the
Good.
Harley dynamic with her mask. It's kind of like literally like the mask with Jim Carrey, where and
Yeah.
honestly, maybe it was just me because we haven't seen her in a while. I feel like her wrestling looked a little bit better and crisp as well in that match, other than like a little rope slip, but that's given. I'm not worried about little things like
You got some good training in then
yeah,
or
it
something.
wasn't anything
Yeah.
bad like a bad botch or anything. Willow and Stat together, I mean, remember I wanted them to be the first tag champs, but I'm looking at the dynamic with Bane and Ford, the way they're presented, and I feel like they might need to be the first AEW Women's Tag Champs because their presentation is like
Yeah.
it's it's fire. When they come out.
I, I wouldn't mind that either, but I do want to see Megan Bain get a singles title run, especially with the women's world
I
championship. Just don't know when that's
Yeah,
going to be, but either one tag team with Penelope, the champions, or she goes on the singles world championship run. I'm down for
yeah.
both.
I mean,
But,
Bane's gonna have
yeah,
probably every women's title in AEW at one point, not all at once, but she'll probably come across every title while
Right.
she's there. But the match was good.
Yeah.
It was a way to showcase. I mean, 8 women. I don't have a problem with that. They
Yeah.
actually had a good amount of women's matches on this card, and this was, obviously added to that.
Yeah, they did.
So I liked what they did. Bane ended up getting the pin. I believe she may have pinned Harley, if I'm not mistaken. But I do need to go back and look at that. But I like the match. I know that the Triangle of Madness and Bane won. And anytime you get the women on TV, I'm all for it.
Especially with this
Yeah.
roster, man. We've got a AEW has a really good women's
Yes,
roster
they
right
do.
now. Especially with uh, a couple debuts we've had and a couple returns
Yeah.
lately. Speaking of Jamie Hayter, but that's a little
Yep.
later on. But yeah. And now was there a third
There was
match? I'm
actually,
trying to top
yeah, there was 4. We had Paragon, Yamera, El Desperado defeated Crew, Josh
yeah,
Alexander, Hechicero. Um, eh, After the match, obviously, there was a little bit of stuff that happened, but Don Callis' family takes another loss here. Granted, it wasn't just them, they had 2 other people with them. But yeah, that was the first
right.
match to start. And then we had Ricochet in the Gates defeated Oku and Jet Speed, which actually was a pretty good match.
Oh, that's right. That
Yeah.
was a good match. Okay. Yeah. I should have had the card in front of me for the pre-show, but I've got
Don't
the
worry,
card
it's
here
all
in
right.
front of
I'm
me
I'm
to show
hoping
you.
that
But,
Oku takes a maybe one of those dual contracts between Rev Pro and AEW if
yeah,
they could make that work. Because I mean he's a special talent for sure.
he is. I like him.
That
Yeah. He fits in with that Kevin Knight and Will Ospreay type
yeah.
vibe and
Did you
Ricochet.
see that?
He
Did you
fits
see
that
that
vibe.
the spill he took to the outside?
Yeah, dude, that shit looks
Yo,
gnarly.
like I don't know if
Yeah.
I
He's like
know
grabbing,
I
he's
know
grabbing his
Ricochet
head
is one of
too.
the safest wrestlers when it comes to like that type of stuff, right? And
Yeah.
so I don't believe he was supposed to catch him, but boy, he had to been thinking partly through that, like maybe I should catch him, because it looked
Yeah.
like he
I
was gonna
think.
land on his head, and luckily he
Yeah.
just got his body around at the end. That could have ended bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have. Ricochet ended up saving his life, I
Not
guess.
really. He
Uh,
didn't touch him at all till he hit the floor. And that's why I know that
oh,
Ricochet looked at him like I don't think he was supposed to catch him because he's a safe wrestler. But I think he thought about it halfway through, like I might need
mhm.
to, and left it alone, and then was like,
Yeah,
like because
I think I
it was
did.
just barely made it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a
Yes, it
pretty good
was.
match. I really wasn't expecting Jet Speed to lose, but also Ricochet's got the new group too, so they're probably wanting to build that up.
I did predict that in my picks. I thought Oku and Jet Speed would win, but I
Yeah.
mean, it makes sense that Ricochet and the Gates took this down, especially with it looks like they're about to potentially go off and feud with the Hurt Syndicate. So I guess
Oh
I guess
yeah,
it makes sense.
true. Because they're aligned with
Yep.
MJF
And for
at the
any
moment.
people that thought that the Hurt
So
Syndicate was leaving after that match, I mean, I just seen them on videos with Aminata that kind of maybe says that isn't true. So we'll see how it goes.
they've got like 3-year deals, and I don't think
Yeah,
it's
but
even been a year yet.
I know you've seen it for the past couple of weeks with people saying they won't lose, they
All that
won't,
bullshit.
this is what it is, man.
Yeah, I've seen people say that, and they're like, "Where do you get
I
that
think we'll
from?"
see them back on TV tonight. That's
Oh
my
yeah,
guess.
yeah. Uh, yeah, man. I kind of want to start. I want to talk a little bit about Dynamite tonight later
Yeah,
on if we got time, because we are filming this before
we should have time.
Dynamite, and we still got we
Yep,
still got time. So, because well, let's go ahead and just. I wanted to start off
dive
with
in.
Cope and Christian, but I want to talk about that return that happened, man. The big return. We finally got Wardlow back, and that was awesome, man. I've been dying to see him come back, man. It's been
Yeah,
way too long. I mean, he's had the injuries, and then of course he filmed. first two seasons back to back of American Gladiators, and so we knew. Well, I wouldn't say we knew he was coming back because there was a lot of speculation that we
We
might
knew
not
he was
see
coming
him.
back.
There rumors again, but I know I'm glad, man. I really like Wardlow, and I think they should open Dynamite tonight with his music blaring and have him come out there and say something, or come out with Don Callis family and have them talk or something. Yeah.
Is
But
he bring
anyways,
one question? Is he bringing Camille out with him today in the Don Callis family? Still waiting on that return.
dude,
They need
yeah,
some
I
ladies.
saw
They
Camille
need some
post something on.
ladies.
Oh, yeah, I saw her post something on Instagram about working out. So
She'll be
hopefully
back soon.
she's getting ring ready.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, I want to see her back too, and hopefully
Yep.
pretty soon. But that would be cool. That'd be something if she did come out with the Don Callis family and
I
stuff.
would
That'd be
have
crazy.
personally would have rather seen her and Wardlow just come out together and just be menaces, just them two. I don't think they needed the Don Callis family, but hey, Don Callis family is assembling the
Yeah,
Avengers. It is what it is. I mean,
freaking the
yeah.
anti-Avengers.
Mm.
But yeah, uh, yeah, but I don't, I don't know who started. I think it was me because I posted about it. But uh, no, but I think you talked about it too before. Don Callis family versus like Death Riders and being the real Bullet Club.
Yeah,
That would be
I mean, you
sick.
got to add in the three cages of death from Ready to Rumble WCW. That's all they used
Hell
it in
yeah,
WCW. Take those three cages, right? Level out the floors
yeah,
because you don't want them walking on chain floors. That gets a little crazy, right? Level out the floors on each
yeah.
level so they can still have tables and
Right.
like regular walking on,
Yeah,
and drop those three floors. Give us, even if you don't want to put them together, Death Riders and Bullet Club, right? Versus at this point,
mhm,
the Don Callis family is like unbeatable. I don't know how they're losing. You got Okada, right?
yeah,
Kyle Fletcher, Wardlow, Brian Cage, assuming he comes back, Lance Archer,
yeah.
bro,
That's
Hechicero,
the 5 power
Hechicero,
bombs.
Roppongi
Yeah,
Vice. Like I could literally keep going because I know I didn't Takeshita. I didn't even name Takeshita yet.
yeah.
So,
Impressive.
but I know
Yeah,
that
that's 8.
his days,
There's 6. There's like
yeah,
10
his
members right now, I
days I
think.
know are
Yeah,
numbered with the Don Callis family. You see it coming. He had the little stare down with, I think, Alexander
Wardlow.
and with Wardlow
Yeah,
and with Okada.
yeah.
So you know he's gonna be the first. Yeah,
Okada
he's
too.
gonna be the
Yeah,
first one to disband, which is fine. But bro, they're still loaded.
yeah,
It's like, come on, bro. But I know when
mhm,
that civil war come, Takeshita is gonna be on the other side.
for
That's
sure.
see it.
Oh yeah, that'd be a cool little
He's going with Kenny.
change up. Yeah, but that's just fantasy booking for now. We don't know if that's gonna happen. But what I do want to see is I want to see like almost every member of Don Callis family come out together or
Yeah.
start doing that, just to so you can see how
I
big
want
that
them to
group
stop
is.
taking L's. That's what I want. No,
Start
stop
taking
taking
L's.
L's. Like I
Stop
know
taking.
like a
Yeah,
few of
stop
them.
taking L's.
Yeah,
I've
like
been
a
losing
few
a
of
lot.
them, I'm not talking about like Okada's not losing to catch. Like some of them, Fletcher, they're winning, right? But it's like every time you see them
Yeah,
come out as like three, four members, they lose, bro. It's like you got two
yeah,
powerhouse dudes outside the ring and four members or three members in the ring. Just cheat and win. You shouldn't be losing.
yeah. They're doing a bunch of David and Goliath
Yeah,
storytelling with that, with those big
I hate it.
members. Like the little man always has to
Yeah,
overcome the
I
big
don't like
man.
that.
Like, come on. I mean, in real life, a lot of times the big
Yeah, I know
man is gonna
you
win,
need
bro.
the big man to win most of the times for the little man to win to mean something. You know?
Yeah, but you don't want to keep doing
Yeah.
that until it, you know, now it's just getting
But
annoying,
here's the thing.
Like,
Say, and I don't want to point out certain people, but just say for example, Lance Archer and Darby Allen. And obviously right now they're not in, like Darby I feel like is at the top of the card and Lance is probably in the middle. But just from
yeah,
viewership perspective, right? if they fought 2 times and Lance Archer mauled him, which from the viewer's point he should, right? And on the
Yeah.
third one,
Right.
Darby upsets him by whatever the tactics are. It makes it more special.
Yeah.
Like Darby can't beat him
Exactly.
three
Yeah.
times. It's just like, bro, come on. Like, there's no way he's gonna beat this guy 3 times in a row. Logically, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying, man. Like you gotta David and Goliath works when you
yeah,
don't
and it
do it a
also
lot.
works when
Like
Goliath wins most of the time. You know?
yes, right. Exactly. But no, all right. So let's start with the main card now. The first matchup we got Cope and Christian versus Luchasaurus and
Yeah,
Kip Sabian. That was a really entertaining match to watch, and after all this time, they get back together. They're a tag
yeah,
team again. So talking about
yeah.
Cope and Christian, and then it was like spear galore too
That
in
the
that
the one
match,
where
which
Christian threw
I
him
didn't.
up and Edge spared him, that was fire though.
That
Yeah,
was
that
some
was fire.
teamwork. Damn it! Hell yeah. Some people were complaining about too many spears. I loved every
Nah, it
second
ain't.
of it. That's what they do,
Cope and
though.
Christian
That's what
have a
they do.
limited amount of time. If he got to give you 30 spares, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. In one
yeah,
match, I don't fucking care.
yeah,
Give it to me. Yeah. Um, I did predict, or I don't. I wouldn't say predict. We did talk about maybe they coming out in the Brood
yeah,
entrance, and they didn't. Maybe they're saving that for a different
yeah.
time, but because
Yeah,
I
I
do
do
want to
want
see
to
that
see
at
it at
least
least once,
once.
even just for nostalgia. You don't got to keep it going. Just do it once.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You don't have to keep it going. Like you were saying, new
Yeah,
Brood or whatever.
yeah.
Have a new group. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. We just
Just
want to
one
see
time,
it, though.
Edge, Christian,
Yeah.
Gangrel come out with the cup with the blood in it, spit it up. Just give us the
Yeah.
same old school entrance song which they've played before. Just give it to us one time.
Yeah.
For us older people, you know?
Yeah. And have Gangrel walk. Yeah. Right. Have Gangrel walk
Exactly.
out too, man. Like they did with
Exactly.
Copeland, but they could do it. Gangrel's still
Yeah.
like
He's the
active too in
champion. He's
a
the
lot of speed,
champion on
even
the
though he.
indies right now. I just seen him holding the belt the other day.
Yeah. Dang. I saw a interview kind of him recently, and it's crazy. He still
Yeah.
kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
But anyways, that match was pretty cool. Good to see
Yeah.
Luchasaurus back, man. Uh, he hasn't missed a
It is.
step, I don't think, and you could tell he was
Yeah.
ready to come back, man.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm glad that I'm not glad that an injury happened with Nick Wayne, but I'm kind of glad how it worked out at the end. Them getting Luchasaurus back
yeah.
in there because we've been waiting
For
on that
sure.
for a while.
He looked great, especially after the health scare. Like you said, great to see him out there. Even
Mhm.
at the expense of Nick Wayne. Wayne got a little injured ankle. He'll be fine. Good to see Luchasaurus out
Yeah,
there. Sabian looked great too.
heck yeah.
I like man, I love
Yep.
what he's doing right now. And as much as people were complaining, and I might have even been one of those guys saying, and I wasn't really complaining, but I thought maybe Cope and Christian got back together maybe a little too soon. But now I'm looking at this good cop, bad cop dynamic and say, hold on, you might
It's
be
gonna
on to
work.
something
Yeah.
here because you could slow build it while they're together. Mm,
Some of the segments they could pull off with that too
exactly.
would
Like
be
the fact
hilarious.
that Cope is trying to hug him and Christian won't take the hug, but he's gives you the mediocre handshake.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. So
Yeah.
I do like
He gave him the son of a bitch
yeah. So
handshake, like from
yeah.
the
I
Outriders.
guess the question now
But
is
yeah,
does he convert Christian to becoming a good guy or does Christian bring him to the dark side? And I don't mean on a brood level, I just mean as far as Hill. So there's a good
yeah. I thought about that.
or
I think
wait,
they're
or do they keep
yeah.
it like this? Where that
I think
that's
they keep it
also
like this.
dope,
Yeah,
you know? So
yeah.
I love the match.
I just want to. I do want to see them hit a 15-second pose too
Yeah,
together though. One
yeah.
time for the one
But it's
time,
cool
man.
because
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Cope can hit
Yeah,
a good guy pose, and Christian can still have a hell face look. So it's like the
yeah.
dynamic.
He could throw like a middle finger too when he's
You,
posing.
you see what I'm
Just like a
saying? Like good
Yeah,
guy,
yeah, something.
asshole. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like, bro, they
exactly.
yeah.
It
So
works.
I like the dynamic
Yeah,
there in the match. I mean, I loved it. It's anytime you get to
yeah,
see. y-
and
I guess I would say like this, and this ain't a knock to any of those other guys. I'm pumped for the Dudleys versus Hardys, right?
yeah, I think I
Super,
will watch that match.
super
I
pumped.
want to, but when is that
I
taking
believe it's
place? Do you
taking
know?
place at Bound for Glory, and I believe I'll be there live in the building. Yeah,
Oh, really? Where
and
they at?
Matt out
Are they
low,
Boston?
just where the NXT was just at. So yeah,
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah,
and I know outside of Bully, who still can go, Matt, Matt
yeah.
and Jeff's, hit or miss.
Their bodies
Yeah,
are killing them right
but
now.
Matt,
You
it's
know they
crazy
are.
because I think Matt's maybe a little bit better body wise than Jeff right now.
It's
Yeah,
crazy. They
yeah.
both been through some crazy shit, but Jeff, I think a little bit more
But what
extreme.
I say that to
But
say
yeah,
this, Cope and Christian are
yeah,
both still moving at a high level. And I'm not knocking
yeah.
any of these other guys, but their decline is nowhere near as visible as some of these other wrestlers, you know? So
Oh yeah, They-
I'm just happy to
yeah.
see it. I we get them
Me
together
too.
again for
Like,
a year, I'm
uh,
fine with it, you know?
I just wish Hardy's would have stayed with AEW too, and then we could have had the like another TLC match. I don't know how that would work with them
I
now, but man, if they could have done something like
I
that, that
look
would
at
have
it
been
like
cool.
this. I gotta see how Devon looks in this match, and I hope he looks amazing. I know that
Yeah,
few health concerns, stuff like that.
I don't I haven't really seen Dean Vaughn since Impact
Yeah,
Wrestling,
so
kind of. As Aces of Eights days is pretty much the last time I saw him wrestle.
I'm
So
hoping he comes
yeah,
out. He looks great. Um, and I think if they put on a match, I just gotta believe in my heart that unless there's a reason why the Hotties can't, if the Hotties had a chance for a one-off match and the Dudleys have a chance for a one-off match, I don't know the circumstances that would have to go with Bully, but I know that Thunder
yeah,
Rosa works for Busted Open, so I I don't know if Bully can do the same type of things Rob Van Dam could do, but I just feel like Tony's the guy. If you have one last chance to book Cope and Christian versus the
do
Dudleys
something.
versus the
Yeah,
Hotties, you gotta bet Tony would be the guy to try to make it happen.
yeah. And the Hardys are only on like a 1 year contract, I think, with TNA, so they
Mhm.
definitely could do it. And I think Tony Khan would give them
Yeah,
another chance, man. I that's smart business move, anyways, to have
I
them
I
back. And I think Jeff's doing pretty good for
Yeah, for
himself now.
sure. And
So
I'm just begging for one match between them three, if possible. Because remember, it all comes down to
yeah,
how Devon looks in this match and if he's even able or to get through it or wants to do it again.
yeah,
But
yeah. I can't wait to see that match. I'll watch
yeah.
that pay per view for
I
sure. Then,
also haven't
yeah,
seen him in years, so I don't know how this will work. But if Devon can't go with Spike,
yeah.
can we get Spike in there? Maybe Spike and Bubba?
But if
Yes.
Spike
So
doesn't,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
let's try something here,
yeah.
So but
Spike's still active too, ain't he? I
I
think,
have
or
not
he
seen this
was.
guy in years, but
Yeah,
I miss his little crazy ass.
me too, man. He man, he always got the
Man,
shit beat out of him.
he took
Growing
some of
up
the
in those
nastiest
matches.
bumps ever.
On the head too. Yeah, a lot of them.
They
Bad
used to
chair
throw
shots
him. He
too,
used to
like real
miss
bad.
tables, hit the floor. Like, bro, I seen him take some of the
Man, I remember
nastiest
those days.
bumps ever.
Hell yeah, that was like the prime time of
Yeah,
WWE for me. It
even
was.
before that, I seen him from
Uh,
ECW before they was bought all the way into.
yeah, he was in WCW too for
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit, I think.
He
And
might have
Spike
been,
was.
yeah. But I know that me
Yeah,
personally, I just remember him from ECW and WWE. That's it.
yeah. Back when Bubba
Yep.
used to stutter.
That was when the Dudley
Yeah.
Boys was ill. Like that was the ill
Yeah,
era
bro.
when he
That was
came out with the the glasses with the tape in the middle, and like, yo, bro, they were stepbrothers. It made, people used to look at it like,
Yeah, Step Brothers
yo,
before
bro, it
Step
was
Brothers.
like, yo, that was the good old days, man.
All right, let's move on to another match, man. Is there one in particular you want to get to right now?
Um, let's see. We ain't shoot. I guess I'll stay in order. Um, we'll get into the Fletcher and Takahashi, which I think was an amazing match. Honestly, overproduced for me.
A little bit, but it
Yeah, I
was a
don't
good
mean
match. So
overproduced like in a bad way. I mean, I expected less than what it did. It literally overachieved for me. I,
oh
I think it was a great match. Takahashi, for people that haven't seen him, hopefully they realized he's not Tanahashi, right? In that in that
yeah,
match
so
was yeah,
it's
that
been
match was great. Fletcher, the level up just continues. The
yeah.
new
I'm here for his title
yeah,
run, man. He's got a good one happening
make the
already. So
TNT championship great again.
yeah, and he's
Yeah.
the one to do it,
Yep.
sure. And I think he's already has a good
Yeah.
start. So
I agree.
yeah,
So this was, I mean, we'll get into matches of the night a little bit later, but this was, it definitely got,
it's a competitor for sure.
when this match went down, when it ended, I put match of the night contender
Yeah.
instantly. It
Oh
was
yeah.
it was it was one of those matches. And Fletcher's brain buster is just crazy. I love the way he's dropping. It's an old school brain buster. Like, you see the impact.
Always makes me like quench a little when I see it.
Yeah.
Just the delivery of it.
Yep. The
It
strike
looks
down.
looks like real dangerous. It
Yep.
probably is. But
You got to be textbook. You got to be
yeah,
textbook to be, and that comes from both aspects,
yeah,
because he's snapping straight down quick, and that's why it looks so ill. So you
yeah.
gotta, I mean, you gotta be careful with that type of move. But I did enjoy that match. What was your thoughts on the match though?
I loved it. Definitely one of the contender matches for match of the night. Uh, it delivered. It definitely did. Takahashi, I was very impressed with him too. And that guy can go. He-
Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't have the best build on him, and he's kind of short, but he can damn go, bro.
yep.
He
I
he
mean,
can go.
to be fair, Fletcher asked for best pound for pound, and you got what you asked for. You know,
Technically, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Say, look, drop everything. You said best pound for pound. I got you. But yeah, that match it was amazing.
Yeah.
What it
And of course, Paul Fletcher winning and stuff. So
Yeah, I don't think that we thought Fletcher would lose, but
no,
it was as competitive as the match could get. There was
yeah,
a few times where I thought maybe, but I'm pretty sure you
yeah.
thought Fletcher was leaving with the title as well,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. I said before the show, I think he's going to have that title for a while,
What,
a
yeah, for
good while. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, give him a 6 month to a year reign with it. Make the title mean something again. I'm all here for it. Well, I'm here for it.
yeah.
Before we
So
get
yeah,
one thing, I want to ask you, because I know that if you're going in order, you're gonna go to the ladies next, which is the 4-way. But before we get into that, I want to ask you two things, because I'm not sure how much you've seen them, so I want to shine a little bit of light on them. Because before the match, I'll be honest, I was not too familiar with Bozilla's
oh, yeah.
game
But she's
at
good.
all.
I was impressed.
Yo, bro, 6 feet,
Yeah,
200 pounds. She's 21 years old.
damn.
Like, second generation wrestler, came out with the mask with the smoke coming out of it,
Yeah, that's cool.
and she delivered. So
Right.
I want to give a big shout out to her. And
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Persephone. I mean,
Stuff is cool too.
I
Yeah,
wanted
and
her
we've
to
seen
win.
her before a couple of times.
Yeah, I wanted her to win, but I just want to highlight those two ladies for people that haven't maybe watched them a lot, because I feel like if you're watching AEW, you got familiar with Windsor recently, and
Huzzah!
yeah, and of course you know who Mercedes is.
Of
So
course. Oh, we got to talk about Mercedes' entrance.
let's go.
Coming out with the Royal Guards, man.
Yeah,
Each one holding the belt. I was like, this
fire.
is actually fire, bro.
Yeah,
Like we were trying to think of creative ways before that how she could do it, and I never even thought about the Royal Guard thing, even being in London and stuff. But
yeah.
yeah, but it just made sense and it slapped.
Yeah.
Like eight of them, each carrying a different belt.
Yeah, it was
Boss
fire.
move. That's
And
a
she's
CEO move.
Yep, and she got majority of fans loving it, and she got those small portion of fans hating everything she does. Now I know she knows
Yeah,
what she's doing.
yeah,
So we appreciate the entrance. We appreciate all that the extra stuff you got going around it that makes it even more special. In the match, this was a banger, bro.
yeah. It was.
You
I
know,
had Alex Windsor picked to win,
yeah,
but Mercedes ended up containing, which makes sense because she had just won another championship belt just like 2 nights prior or something like
yeah,
that. So now I'm thinking she's going on to 10 soon somehow. We'll see, but I
if
like
I'm,
it. Yeah,
yeah, me too. If I'm not mistaken, I think I see what they did here. Mercedes has a CMLL belt, right?
yeah,
Persephone eventually have that belt, and
mhm,
and those are the seeds they planted here, which is why it's good to put these belts on Mercedes, because eventually she got to bring it back and put over one of your stars.
yeah,
And so AEW, I think, in CMLL together are doing a great job promoting Persephone right now out of one of the ladies that's doing crossover, and I'm sure she's gonna go over eventually. But this match was crazy.
it was
Every
very
woman in this match did their thing, like did
yeah,
their thing
yeah. This one's up there too for match contender, match of the night.
for sure.
Um, yeah, I liked all the spots in it. All the close almost counts that we got. There's a bunch of like roll ups in this match.
Yeah, there
But,
was.
but Mercedes ended up getting it overall, which I'm not mad about. I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
actually she's really growing on me a lot lately. So
no,
yeah,
I think she's just from a AEW perspective, she's letting them know she's all in, and she's
yeah,
doing everything she can on her part. So I see why if you're like on the opposite fence, you hate her right now. Like you do not like anything she's doing because she's 150% AEW right now in
yeah.
everything she does,
And
right?
you know the haters out there, man. The
Yeah.
haters.
But from the AEW fans and from the people that just are fans of her, not like, the fans that are like flip flopping, you
Yeah.
gotta love what she's doing right now. Not just
Oh,
AEW, talk about Japan, Mexico, UK.
yeah.
I mean, from the littlest bar in your city to the biggest stadium in the United Kingdom,
Yeah.
she's there. Like you got she doesn't owe the independent scenes anything. She
No.
doesn't owe wrestlers anything.
Well, these promotions are picking her to be the champion. It's not
Yes.
like Tony
You
Khan
know
doesn't have a say so in these
you,
other
you know
promotions.
why? She's the biggest star that's willing to go anywhere. So
Yes.
if they was like, you know what, I want to put our championship on this lady. What
Yeah.
makes you think she's gonna go wrestle for you in front of 75 people? Mercedes love this shit. That's
Yeah,
why
she
she's
does.
doing it. She loved this shit. So
Yeah.
that's why they're picking her because she'll show up and show out whether there's 10 people there or a hundred
Yeah.
thousand people there. It
And
doesn't
know
really
she's
matter.
stacking up all this money too. She's doing it smart
Of
because
course.
she got a big ass deal with AEW, but to do all these other little shows, that's
Yep,
all gonna like add up together and like
bro.
she's basically getting double paid.
She's literally maybe one of the only wrestlers right now, not counting some people on the independents because they're going hard all over the place, right?
Yeah.
But main roster wrestlers that's got, big money. I mean, highest paid woman yearly in wrestling, I believe, right?
She has to be, right?
I think they've already confirmed she is, but just say assuming,
Mm.
or allegedly, right? She's still willing to go everywhere. She don't have to do this. She's laying down legacy and roots in towns she never had to even hear of.
You're right.
So you just got to if you're a wrestling fan or you're a fan of her, you're loving everything she's doing right now.
Yeah.
And she's opening a new doors for women's wrestling everywhere. This is the
Yeah,
real
she is.
revolution. The real
Yeah.
women's revolution.
Right. Look, exactly what she said at the very beginning of AEW. So
There you go.
yeah, yeah, I'm here for her. You know, she's cool. She's really growing on me. Which title do you think she'll lose first, though?
Um, I think if I was to set a downward spiral, which I feel like inevitably, I mean, it just has to come eventually. And I think if I'm predicting, right,
Yeah,
whenever she gets a big movie role, a big TV show role, and she's gonna need a little bit of time off of TV,
yeah,
you're gonna see this happen.
yeah.
Lowest title to the top, which means the TBS title be the last title she loses, which means
Interesting.
which
Yeah.
means which means she'll start touring and dropping every title, or however
Right.
way it happens, right? Maybe even a few of them will be 2, 3 titles in a match, where maybe
Yeah.
she puts, you know,
Yeah.
in a,
I
in
like
a
to see her come out
what?
like one less belt at a time. Like every time she makes an appearance, like one less, one less, one less.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like I agree with you. It should be the TBS Championship last, and she's holding on to that
Yeah,
dear
like
life.
hold it, like just about
Yeah.
that, and eventually it goes, and we see her leave TV for a little bit, shoot a big movie, maybe Star Wars episode or something, season or
Oh right.
something, and
That
then
Mandalorian
I mean
movie's coming out.
Mandalorian, yeah, and
Yeah.
something like that, and then we see her come back and go for the title, but
Yeah.
the TBS title got to go last; it can't go first.
Yeah. Because I was thinking the opposite of you were having the TBS title go first, but yeah, I don't know how that would play out. And then she just slowly loses all the others.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
I like your idea better, where she holds on to dear life with the TBS title last
Yeah,
until somebody finally beats her for it. So
yeah. You want me to tell you some messed up shit? And I
mm,
know this. Let me just fantasy book something I would love to see. And I know we don't actually have a shot in hell, pardon my language, of seeing this. But you know
mm,
what I would actually love to see happen?
what,
Her hold that belt all the way till Jade Cargill comes back and takes it.
dude? You think Jade Cargill's gonna come back?
I mean,
I
I
think she
look,
could.
look, I'm just
Yeah,
saying this. If and remember, I don't believe in all rumors and stuff like that. I don't know
yeah,
how long she was signed for. I know she ain't under a new contract. So
right,
potentially one could be coming to an end, right?
yeah,
I've seen her get a little bit vocal about WWE and how she's having trouble in things with certain
yeah,
things, whatever.
yeah,
I also seen rumors, not verified, so don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. That maybe they gave up on her a little bit and don't see her as
yeah.
the
Like
the,
how
the star that they thought they seen her as,
that's
right?
how well Tony Khan booked her because
Yeah,
she's a little green, but she was new,
and she
and but
she got a lot better. But
yeah, she
Tony
got better.
Tony,
Yeah.
Tony would have gave her a lot more time to get better, and had her showcased the whole time.
Hmm.
So, and she was training with Brian Danielson. If anybody acts like she wasn't being trained, is crazy. So
Yeah.
maybe she liked her train a little bit better in her environment and stuff like that. But bottom line is, don't tell me that you're being trained by Brian Danielson and you're
Yeah.
just not being trained. Eh,
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that's like not that's foolishness. But I would love to see, and I don't want WWE to snake her or anything to end on bad terms, but I would love
How?
to see her let that
Yeah.
contract run out. And Tony's last words about her was, "She'll always be welcome back." I would love to
Yes.
see her come
Right.
back and take that title back from Mercedes.
And she
It just
could be the first one that left AEW to go to WWE and then came back.
yes.
She'd be the first one, I think, to do that if
Yep,
she
and
did.
I think Mercedes is roughly about 70 days away from that title reign. And I'm just like I said, I'm fantasy booking. Say for example, Jade's contract comes up in 6 months, and she's because you know how rumors kind of go around where they might tell you I'm willing to come back, whether it's directly through you or somebody that you know how it goes, right?
Yeah.
So I just would love to see her come back and finish what she started in AEW, because I think that the division was being built to be hers. And
Yeah.
I think maybe a couple years without Jade Cargill, and not saying she won't be anyways, but I thought she'd be the biggest women's wrestler in the world by now
Yeah.
already. You know,
It's already almost been 3 years too, hadn't it?
Yeah, and she's not. So, I mean, she got the look to be in movies.
Yeah,
She got the look for anything you want her to do. She comes off as a superhero,
yeah.
So,
She'd be cool in American Gladiators also, I think.
bro, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I feel like had she been over there, she probably would have been in Gladiators right now.
Yeah, yeah, if you think about it.
I would have loved to see Brian Cage in American Gladiators too. I don't know why they
Right.
didn't pick him. Maybe the injury.
Maybe his injuries. Yeah, right. Yeah, probably his injuries.
He
All
looks like
right.
a gladiator.
Yeah, more Gladiator than the Gladiators.
Or Hobbs. What's up with Hobbs, bro?
Oh yeah, Hobbs too would have been cool. Maybe I don't know. I guess maybe if they continue the seasons, they'll get some new gladiators in there, and we can see the like
Yeah.
Will Hobbs or Jade Cargill in there or something.
I would like to see honestly more crossover with WWE and AEW on that. I know that they allowed Miz to do the 2 seasons with them, but it
Yeah.
would be cool to see some WWE wrestlers with AEW wrestlers just
Well,
on it.
they almost got rid of Miz as a host
Yeah, I
because
know.
he had the issues with the AEW talent.
He
Well,
didn't. He didn't.
or WWE
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. And but see, good for them for standing up for themselves. I seen two people do it lately. Adam Sandler did the same thing too.
Yeah.
They tried to get him to adjust things on MJF, and he said MJF is like his real son now. He said he loves
Yeah.
him. He's
He's
not
gonna
doing.
be in future movies for sure.
Yeah, so you gotta understand. You're both crossed over. Just relax, man. You're gonna be in movies together. They're gonna want you in shows together. You gotta just be willing to get money like that. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. What else we talk about?
We got Saber. This was a feel good moment for London. So
Yeah.
let's just keep it in order.
Okay.
One of the best wrestlers in the world, Saber Junior,
Yeah.
going against Nigel. What did you think about this match, bro? This shit was amazing in my opinion.
Yeah. Technical spectacle, or as I think Daddy Magic called it, testicle spectacle. But
Did you
they
see that?
sound like they say that every time.
Yo,
Yeah.
crazy. Did you see all right, so Nigel loaded up like a close up clothesline, right?
Mm.
And I mean, he got him. And he Saber was flipping around. I gave him a whole flip, spun him inside out. And he caught him and DDT'd him. It's like,
Yeah, that
yo,
was pretty sick.
bro,
Yeah.
holy shit. Holy shit.
You know
I
what surprised me about this? We didn't see the heel turn from Danny Garcia, man. I was hoping we would.
It was like there too, right? You
Yeah,
felt
it should have happened. Yeah.
I almost felt like they was like, don't do it, don't do it. Like while it was about to happen. And
Yeah.
because it like got awkward while they was getting away from the ring
Yeah.
and Danny's walking out like that. I don't know,
You
man.
see Danny's face throughout the match too, and he's like shit talking too during the match. So that's how I kind of saw it coming. Like, okay, they're building that up during the match, and then nothing.
It's like they called something on the fly to pull it, but I feel like you seen it coming. Everything was there for it to come. And there's no reason to drag it on because this is a big moment in London in front of 18,000, 19,000 almost. Someone had to pull. So I feel like something changed last minute. That's just my opinion, but
Yeah.
that's how it looked to me.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Sorry, it's getting hot in here.
Now you good? Did
All
you
right.
did you see what I seen? Did it look like there was like something changed?
Yeah, it kind of did seem like it was changed, like just last minute, like they told him not to, which I don't
Yeah,
know why. I mean, maybe
maybe
there's
they.
a reason, but
Well, the only thing I could think is there was, I believe, one or two times during that match where Saber and DG kind of like stood off, and Danielson was like, "Oh, I like I'd love to see this match." So maybe they just decided they didn't need Garcia to turn heel
yeah.
to make that match happen. But
But they already got a match. Zack Sabre Jr. and Danny.
I think they did too. But I
Yeah,
just feel like they're I
they need
don't know.
another.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just that's the only thing I could think of is maybe Danielson is getting put some
yeah,
maybe special guest referee. Maybe they plan on doing something, but I
Yeah.
just feel like Danny was supposed to turn and it didn't happen. And I
Yeah.
think that if he turned, he
You know,
would have
that
been
makes
way more
sense
over.
with Brian Danielson because Daniel Garcia's very first match on AEW, that House of Dragon
Yeah.
special, was against Brian Danielson. So yeah,
Yeah.
so that does make it. It could
So
be like a full circle thing, right there. Yeah,
I think, and that's why I feel like they caught something in the middle of it and was like, you know what? Don't turn Danny. But the whole
yeah,
thing is, I feel like turning him in front of 19,000, he would have been so over today. When he came out for Dynamite, they would have been booing his life away, which is over, you know? So I think they had
yeah,
it. This is the second time they had something with Danny, and I think they got gun shy. That's just my
yeah.
opinion.
Maybe I think they've done that a lot with him. I
But
think he should have turned heel when he won the TNT Championship too.
yeah,
That was the time to do it because that would have elevated the championship having a heel, just
yeah,
like Kyle Fletcher has it now. He's elevating it because he's a heel. He's a badass heel. So
agree.
and
I agree.
the heels always elevate championships. The faces don't need to hold titles for very long usually,
I think
except for
faces.
there's certain people that can, like faces that can hold titles for a
Yeah,
while, but most of the time you need short baby face runs. Like Daniel
for some
Garcia
reason,
kind of did have a short run with it.
yeah, for sure. And I think for some reason we've came to the era where the face is a better chaser
Yeah, right.
than a champion.
Oh yeah.
You know? So
Than just
like
having the title.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the villain is, I got it, and the
Yeah.
champion's chasing it. It's just kind of easier for the eyes. It's
Yeah.
easier to relate to, and I think that's just the era we're in,
Yeah.
where when the good guy, it's like Cody chased the belt forever. Once he got it, people started wishing he did it, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it sucks because Cody's amazing, but it
Yeah.
just is
He's a
what it
better
is.
chaser.
They way
Now
better.
Hangman, on the other hand, I don't think he's a better well, he can be a good chaser,
He's
but
50-50, bro, because he's an
yeah,
amazing chaser.
he's
He's
kinda like an anti-hero too at the same time. He's not completely 100% babyface
There
because
you
he
go.
does shit like heels
Same
do
thing.
sometimes,
Same
so
thing with Swerve. So they're like in like the
yes, yeah,
middle where they could be shared as a champion, but
yeah,
still kind of talk shit to you or get away with hellish stuff, which makes the reign better. When you're a pure baby face, it gets boring. It just is what it
yeah,
is. So you're now looking for the next thing to happen. When the baby face is chasing and he's tripping over obstacles and the champion is pulling, whether it's the furious axe or whatever, it's just
yeah,
better for TV, you know?
yeah. Alright, so what's the next match?
One of my favorite matches of the night, arguably. Not defending the ending. We'll touch that in a second. Different
MJF?
perspective. Nope, not yet. I
Oh,
I predicted this as well.
tag
Brodito
team.
left with the tag titles.
Yeah, man.
And
I think you predicted that, didn't you?
yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Me
I was
and
like,
Bucko agreed on
yeah,
that.
yes. I didn't. I was like, I think I said FTR winning.
But I think
Yeah,
everybody
maybe I,
thought I think FTI was the safe pick, bro. I think
yeah.
everybody
Uh,
thought that.
but again, the way that they're going, they don't need the championship belts to
Yeah.
face Cope and Christian.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the end game right there. With FTR right now, but
Yeah.
until the next thing starts. But
Yeah.
no, that match was pretty freaking good.
It was
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This was probably my match of the night.
yeah.
Yeah, having even
I
having them win was cool. So
Yeah, I'd say for the feeling at the end, amazing. There's
yeah,
only one thing that obviously went wrong in the match for me. The flip at the end didn't actually hit as well as they wanted to for the finish. And
yeah.
essentially, I think that's why Brodito lost.
Oh yeah, there
He
was kind of
lost.
like a botch there, wasn't there?
I
Not a
I wouldn't
botch, but it was like
say
a bad
botch.
finish.
I'll tell you what I
Yeah,
seen.
yeah,
People said he went for the pin, he let go of the pin, and then he
yeah,
realized he messed up and pinned him again. That's
yeah.
not what I seen.
What do you
What
see?
I seen was the flip didn't go as well it was supposed to go, right?
The flip into the three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Therefore, he was a little bit off place and he
Mhm.
slipped off of his leg. He
Okay.
didn't
He did kind of fall.
he didn't let go. But you gotta understand, pause might have grabbed a little where he might not sweat on the leg. It might have been, whatever it was. But bottom line, when he went to wrap his arms, he lost grip and fell and then jumped right back on. So it wasn't he forgot that was the pin. Like
Yeah.
that, you don't forget the ending of a match, bro.
Kind of feel like Cash Wheeler kind of slipped up too, though. At the same time, I think
That's
he
what
like tripped or something, didn't he?
this is what I'm
Yeah.
telling you. There was like, I feel like that the fact that the flip wasn't done how it was supposed to, it
Yeah.
a few things went wrong.
Yeah.
You didn't land clean. You didn't grab clean. There was probably a stutter from him looking at you flip. Like there was just a lot of things in that one little sequence. And I'm not making excuses. It didn't end clean, but he didn't botch it. He slipped.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He did technically botch it, but he didn't, like the way people was making it seem is he's so dumb he forgot the ending. No, bro. You see him slip.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Worst things happen. And I'm happy as hell they won. They
Yeah.
went and killed the press conference after. Everybody wanted them to win. If you got to pick the one you wanted to win, most people would have picked them.
Yeah. There was kind of writing on the wall with them too.
Yeah.
You're talking about Brodito, right?
Yeah.
Winning. Yeah. I mean, you kind of saw it because they were just put together, but they
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah.
Not saying that's a bad thing. But just, I mean, if you really did the predictions, they analyzed it, like everything. Yeah, that was probably a good choice
I
to have pick.
think
Uh,
there's a few reasons. Brody's been great for the company. He
yeah,
deserves something.
yeah,
Uh, Buddy, is going to be out for a while.
yeah,
You threw this group together probably for a tournament, realized it's actually pretty cool, you know?
yeah.
And
Brodito, that's a good name.
yeah, and one thing, and I'm gonna give AEW one thing that I believe they should do. First of all, flood merch with them right now. Cause it's
Yeah,
gonna hit. You gotta learn to capitalize like when it's the puppets or whatever it is, you gotta learn. You could make millions off timing with capitalization on
uh,
product and
yeah,
merch.
a bunch of stuff, man. Like the Outrunners glasses,
You
freaking the
know,
puppets. Yeah, like
yeah,
you're
I wasn't
saying.
gonna, stay throw haymakers, but there's been
Yeah,
a few things where it's like, bro, you gotta
come on, you
mark.
could have made
I
millions. Yeah,
listen, hire me. I'll be your marketing team. We could do it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
Whenever I see something I know is a hit, I'll call you like, yo, bro, promote this. Hit or miss. Probably make $100,000. Whether you wanted to or not on certain things.
Look at
Some
WWE, and they're selling the Finn Balor thing, and they're selling the Mr. Iguana thing too. I think,
yeah, they are.
and
The mask,
they're making money off that because they're selling them for $100 a pop.
yeah, the Lucha Bros mask. It's just
Yeah,
just a lot of things that I think they should be capitalizing on
yeah,
that haven't necessarily been like you can make bandanas for them right now. Like
yeah,
just
yeah, oh, yeah,
bandanas that
yeah.
say Brodito
They do
and
have Bandito's mask, but
probably
I
sell
mean
two
Bandito. Yeah,
Bandito. Well,
yeah.
you can
I
make the
said Brody.
Brodito mask. Make the
Yeah,
Brodito mask. All right.
there you go. Yeah,
You see what
that's
I'm
an idea
saying?
right there.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
they just got capitalized. But the fact that this is the one thing that AEW has had problems when we talked about this with the
yeah,
outrunners,
hmm,
probably with Daniel Garcia a little bit, and a
yeah.
few other people, Wardlow. When that iron is hot,
You need to
you
strike
gotta
it.
be a shock in the water. You gotta know when to
Yeah,
strike. And they did that with Brodito. And that
yeah.
that means you're learning, right? And you
Yeah,
gotta
you
remember
can't be afraid to make good moves like that. Yeah,
exactly. And when you're a 6-year company, though, you gotta understand it's learning curves. You might not have trusted running with the outrunners a year ago when you could have,
they
right?
should have. They definitely should have.
Yeah, but right now, though, the fact that you hit the iron with with Brodito tells me that
They're learning a little bit. Yeah.
all you gotta do is get better, man. That's it. Every day you
So
get better.
so we are talking about Forbidden Door. So I wanted to show this off to you and to the viewers.
Yeah,
It's a micro brawler that I got
fire.
quite time ago. Sorry, it's actually a little dusty, but the Hayabusa.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
That's
I got
fire.
this like a year ago in one of those boxes, but he R.I.P. rest in peace. He passed away, but I just
Yeah,
thought this was something cool to share during Forbidden Door for everybody.
bro,
So
that's fire.
yeah,
That's
it's
fire
one
to
of my
share
favorite micro
anytime.
brawlers. Yeah,
Fire to share
uh,
anytime. It's an amazing micro brawler right there, bro.
yeah. And I'll go ahead and show this off too. It's on my desk. I redid my desk and everything. But this is like some pins that
Oh
I've
shit.
collected, some patches, some stickers.
I
There's an
see
Eddie
Danhausen
Kingston.
in there.
Yeah, Danhausen pin and it's in there. Uh, I got that keychain, which is the elite. Then you got the Sting patch. You got
Yeah.
Vader mask on a Darth Vader helmet.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then that's a Punk one. This was
I
when
see
I
it.
was collecting this when he was still in AEW. So,
It's alright.
but
Punk's a
Orange
legend.
Cassidy, I've got two of these, but and then these are Iron Arm patches. All three of these. So I got a Sting, Darby, and a Evil Uno. So
That's
I want to
that.
get those on Colt one day,
No
but
bullshit. That Evil Uno one is probably the most finest one right there.
yeah, man, I like the look of it. I
Yeah,
like the
that evil.
coffin drop skateboard too, though. Yeah,
I do too, but that Evil Uno is just like I don't know. That's just that should look pretty fire.
yeah. There's also couldn't see it behind these, but that's a sticker. It's a Adam Cole
Well,
sticker.
that's just fire.
Yeah, but no, he's just a couple of my collectibles. Oops, it's okay. I didn't break it,
Don't break
but
shit.
I'll show this off too. It's a, it's a limited edition Street Fighter Nick Jackson.
What the
So
hell? That's Ken? A Nick Jackson Ken?
yeah, you remember they released like Omega and the other Young Buck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just fire. I can't believe that guy. Yo, they better tell me soon that Omega's in that movie.
right.
I'm vetoing shit. I'm not going.
All
Not
right.
watching.
Yeah. Uh, man, I hope he does get in there, but yeah. Um, all right, let's go ahead and move on to a couple other matches because I do kind of want to do a pre-game of Dynamite, talk about some stuff we need to see, especially off of this pay-per-view.
Enough said.
So,
We only got a few more matches, four of them to
yeah,
be exact. So let's
yeah.
shoot through them. What did you
Uh,
think about this one of my favorite matches of the night as well? And this is where we actually got the Wardlow return. We had Okada defeating Swerve Strickland. We heard the
yeah,
rumors that Swerve might need surgery. I told you, it's been 2019. I really wasn't buying it all. Looks like he actually got surgery either yesterday or today, successful
I was gonna
surgery.
good.
So he will be
Oh
out.
yeah, he posted success today on his
Yep. So
on his day.
yeah, he will be out for a little bit. I'm not sure if Osprey had his surgery yet. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And he also had a wild tweet earlier. We will get into that.
Oh, I need to see that then. I think I missed that one then.
Go
All right,
look. Go look.
okay, all
It's
right.
a forbidden door tweet, but it's not the one you're thinking about. Now, um, what did you think about Okada and Swerve?
Definitely banger.
Yep.
Definitely a banger of a match. And I do like how they played into the match with Swerve's injury that he needs to get fixed.
Yep.
Um, they really worked that pretty well. Okada slamming it in between the steps and the ring post. That was like sick. And then, of course, at the end, you got Wardlow coming back. Man, I was so happy to see him. I wasn't even expecting him to be at
At all.
Forbidden.
Not
Yeah.
right there. Not at that spot.
Yeah.
I had no
Uh,
idea.
I'd posted a couple weeks ago about him being cleared to go, and he's just waiting for a time. And 2 weeks later, here he is. So
Yeah. There's
yeah,
a bunch of them cleared coming up soon. I
yeah,
think Orange Cassidy, Eddie Kingston.
yeah.
It,
I think
it's about to be
Tony
a fun
Khan
time.
liked that Wardlow one too, so it kind of made me feel like I was being heard a little bit. So yeah,
That's what it
that's
is.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Definitely
Um.
like that.
So Will Ospreay, I gotta look see what he posted.
Yeah, we'll save it. I'll drop that. We'll drop that at the end when we get into the cage match. But find the tweet. If you don't find it before the next
Oh,
two matches, I'll send you the text.
there's one that lists a couple of wrestlers.
Nope. Let
No,
me
not
see.
that one.
Let me bear with me. I'll pull it up. Hold on
Yeah.
one second. I got you.
Was it from Will Ospreay though?
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
It might have been a reply on a
Uh,
post, but hold on. All right, I got it. I got it. So don't worry about it. I'll send it to you in 1 second. Let's
Alright,
just go over these last two matches.
okay.
So we went over that. Well, didn't really go over it, but the Okada and Swerve I think was a pretty good match. I liked everything they played into it. A little confusing that Nana had to take the beat down. He beat the coffee out of that guy. So that was a little unnecessary to beat down affiliate partner. Hope
Yeah,
Nana's okay.
oh, yeah.
Now,
Need him to be okay.
yeah, I mean, he's all right. He's a tough guy. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Now, after that match, we had Tony defeating Athena. This was an amazing match. We also had Mina come out and attack Billy on the
Mm,
outside of the ring during the match. But
yeah.
what was your thoughts on the match?
Oh, Tony Storm's let's talk about the entrance first. Tony Storm entrance. Oh man, that was freaking cool. She had all that white powder
It's the
makeup.
boy
Kinda like
George makeup.
yeah, like kinda like a George Washington looking thing, like old English.
Did you
I
ever
don't know
see
what
that?
they call it.
Did you ever see that old video? Maybe I'll send you this too. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I just heard Hook's music coming from my living room. It must be on the Double or Nothing pay-per-view, and we'll talk about
Oh,
that too at the end of the show.
we're getting
Yeah,
hooked tonight.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
yeah, I hope so.
we're getting hooked tonight.
I think yeah,
Mhm.
oh, I gotta save it. Alright. Is, I think we're getting, like, 3 different people tonight.
I believe so too. All right, so look at this is fucking these are weird. But bottom line is this: like this singer, but that was like I think it was a like if you go, I just remember those videos with the weird face paint, and then I seen somebody else tweet, and I was like, oh, it makes sense. But I just sent you the one she was wearing the makeup from. But look at this one that I sent you. This is the Osprey text. And don't say anything yet. Let's do this last match or the last two matches because we still got to talk about Tony and Athena and then Paige and MJF before we get to the cage. Yo, so I'm assuming you've seen the Osprey tweet, right?
Yeah.
When we give Osprey, because Osprey is
Yeah,
gonna get a couple extra minutes at the end, because he's going
he's
away
one
for a
lucky
bit.
motherfucker
And,
too.
and, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that then. But give me a little bit more of your thoughts with Tony and Athena from the entrance to the match.
Uh, like I said, the entrance was awesome.
Yeah,
Tony Storms. Uh, I don't remember much about Athena's entrance, really. I don't know if she did anything special.
she didn't
I
do
don't think
anything
she
crazy.
did.
She came
What
out with new
Well, what
wings.
I didn't know is that she put the contract in for the match. I didn't know she was doing that until
Yeah,
I saw it on the pay-per-view. I guess
yeah,
I missed it somehow. I
yeah.
I just don't remember them talking about that, though.
Yeah, she came out on one of the episodes and announced that she was using it at Forbidden Door.
Okay. Well, match was pretty damn good.
Yeah,
Uh, oh, man, I know I've already picked my match of the night, but that's a close one too, man. Overall, match was I'd give it 5 stars. Close
yeah.
to it at least, yeah.
There's
Uh,
a lot of 4 star and up matches on this card for sure.
yeah. Um, but no, did anything happen afterwards? Well,
I
just
don't believe I maybe I'm missing something. I know
yeah.
there was a few. That's why I was asking that earlier.
Well, I felt like there's something, but I guess not.
Is this where Jamie returned? Was it during this one where Jamie returned at the end of it?
I thought Jamie returned. No, I don't.
I was thinking it was during the 4-way. That's why I asked you earlier. Just
Yeah,
going, but I
it
feel
was.
like,
It had to be during the 4-way.
it was might have been when Tony was out there for some reason. But I
But
could be.
why would Tekla and them be out there?
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused earlier.
Yeah,
For some
I'm.
reason, my
I'd have
mind.
to rewatch that
I
or
was
something.
I was drinking during that, and that's
Yeah,
why I told you I couldn't remember if she came
yeah.
out
This was
during the
getting towards the
4-way.
end of the card, man, and I was already feeling tired myself.
Yeah,
I,
and
yeah,
that's exactly what I'm telling you. I couldn't
yeah,
remember if Jamie returned during the 4-way or during the Tony at the end of the Tony match. I literally, and I wasn't gonna go
yeah,
through their notes and scramble what I had down. So,
no.
mm,
But well, anyways, we'll just talk about it then. I can't remember which match either now, but it is yeah Jamie Hayter returning. And I guess I missed another thing because I didn't know she was out on injury either.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't. Do you know what kind of injury it was?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that that's why when Tekla debuted, she attacked her. It was just to write her off,
Well,
because
okay,
she was
that
hurt.
makes sense.
She was hurt,
Okay.
and that's why people was like, "Why did she attack her?" It makes no. It's because it was
Oh, that's why. Yeah,
because
yeah,
it was to take Hater off TV, and now Tekla has a feud with her. And you're
right.
right, she did come out during the 4-way because it was for Tekla because
Yeah,
Tekla attacked her during that promo. So
mhm,
that's exactly what it was. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, but yeah, shout out to Jamie. She's back. She looks great,
yeah.
and I'm sure she'll be a champion again real soon.
Yeah, I think she needs to. Yeah, needs to be.
She
I
might
mean,
be the one.
there's a bunch of women in line right now, uh, but Jamie Hayter's definitely at the top. And I don't know if I'm just marking out or standing out for
Yeah.
Megan Bain,
Mhm.
but I really do want to see her get a championship, the world title, and have like a monster heelish type run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we need another mid card championship for these ladies.
yeah.
That's
We do need the tag titles,
or
yeah,
that. I mean that would be
and another one. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
But
That might be a little too much, but
I
well, maybe
mean
not. I don't know. They need a. I hope AEW gets greenlit for like another like 1 hour show or something.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean they really need it. I, that's
Personally,
that's why I miss Rampage so much because you got to
I
see
ain't gonna
all
lie.
the
I
talent.
miss Dark.
I miss
so
Dark too, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
so it just it is what it is. I feel like they eventually get other shows and stuff, but I do believe that Tony needs to stay consistent
yeah.
on what he's doing with the Dynamite shows, and also
It needs to
they
get
need to.
Collision back up.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
because it has started going down a little bit, right? And
yeah.
I don't mean ratings. I don't care about that. I just mean
No,
quality.
they've
Quality.
had pre-taped shows, so
Yeah.
having 300,000 live viewership. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
hard to
don't
stay away from spoilers nowadays. So I don't see that as like a loss when it's a
yeah, I don't
pre-taped show.
I
But
personally don't even care about the ratings. I just mean the quality of like the shows. I think it because there was like a 3-month period, maybe less than that.
they were bangers, man.
But
Yeah.
they was beating Dynamite some weeks, not ratings wise, but viewer
But
wise.
as quality, yeah, quality
Yeah,
wise, they were.
yep. So I also think that they're trying to figure out where Collision is gonna be going forward. So I don't believe it to stay on Saturday much longer. So
And I don't believe the rumors that they're trying to make it 1 hour either. I saw that pop up, but these were just haters saying that dumb shit.
yeah, I don't see that. They got the contract for what it is, so
Yeah,
it's not gonna go less.
no,
It's gonna go. It would either be added on, or you're being paid for 4 hours of content a week. That's
yeah,
the agreement.
yeah,
So why would they pay you that for 3 hours?
no.
That wouldn't, now you're
That
just.
wouldn't make sense on a
Yeah, that's
business
what I'm saying.
standpoint.
You change because if that was the case, you would be wanting to change money and you can't because 3 years is guaranteed. So
Yeah,
they're paying for content, maximum amounts of content.
yeah.
They're not
Oh yeah,
giving up an
and
hour for the same dollar amount.
I don't think the relationship with HBO Max is going anywhere either. I think they renew it for even more. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's where part of the stuff comes in. Where if you're one of those people that don't want AEW to grow, it's
yeah,
starting to kick in that next deal will be bigger than this one, and you're literally you're hating it.
yeah.
So whatever you can do to try to stop it before you got to change your stance and be like, well, they're not getting another one. Well, you said that about the last one. Andrew said it's like, bro,
It's
so
just there's always something new. Yeah,
yeah,
there's always something to complain about
I,
all the time.
and that's why it's like, look at that. I just
Yeah,
try to leave it alone the best I can, unless I really can't. Unless you attacking me under my post, I
yeah,
walk by stuff or scroll by stuff all the time. Like, bro, I feel like hitting this comment up, but I'm not gonna do it because it's not
yeah.
worth
Why would you spend so much time hating on something like on somebody else's post like that? Like, you don't see me going on WWE fans posts and be like, "Oh, that shit sucks." Like, I do see comments underneath my post and
I mean,
like
I just,
stupid trolls. I'm a troll myself, but fuck,
yeah,
some of them
yeah,
are
yeah. It's
outrageous.
like, bro, when the troll is dealing with the troll, it just all goes left because you ain't gonna out troll the troll. And if you got two trolls going, it's like,
I'm
bro,
the one
we'll,
that does out troll the trolls though, and they don't
yeah,
even realize
well,
it.
yeah, those are like the fake trolls hiding behind pictures.
Yes.
When you run into your equal amount of trolls, y'all notice y'all have a trolling partner for the next 18 months.
Fuck
So
yeah.
yeah, these people, the people that are hiding behind cartoons and stuff, they're close to bots than trolls.
Yeah.
Now, I do
Mine
want
is at least, yeah. Their mind is really body.
to
Saying
one
the
thing.
stupid same shit over and over again, like I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
don't
come
hey,
on.
listen. They're gonna hit you with a bat until you just agree with their opinion. This is the way
Oh,
it
I've
goes.
had some of them threaten my life before already.
Yeah,
I don't.
you see, I told Sap earlier, like, bro, just get a
Yeah.
Jake Paul style
Yeah.
Twitter boxing ring and let me know. I got some on my hit list, bro. So
I'm just trying to figure out what some of these motherfuckers look like, bro.
and that's the part that pissed me off. You remember how they used to do that catfishing show, and they'll
Yeah,
show up like, "Hey, I know you was the one catfishing. I I want to
that's
show up
the
to
same
these
thing.
houses like, hey, bro, you're the guy hiding behind that Goku picture on Twitter, right? Step
Yeah,
outside real quick. You know, it's
you
like, come
can't
on,
imagine what some of these people look like.
yeah, bro.
Just
It
they're
probably
never going to show themselves unless we do like a catfish show on
some of them would
'em.
probably be actually cool ass people that are just complete trolls, and some of
Yeah,
them would be little kids that you can't even get mad at. But some
right.
of them,
Yeah,
I'm
some
sure
of them
you'd be
are
like,
kids. Yeah, yeah,
I'm sure them some you'd be like, bro, come on, man. You didn't even
yeah.
wipe the Cheetos off your shirt before you came outside.
Be like
Get,
that one dude off South Park, the World of Warcraft episode. I think a
get
lot
back
of
to
them
your
look like
mother's
that.
basement.
Yeah, more hot pockets.
Deep fried hot pockets.
Hell yeah. All right, well, next match. Which Hangman and MJF,
Yeah.
or do you want to say something real quick?
No, go ahead. That's what I
Okay.
was gonna tell you. Lead it off. This is your
You know, I'm
boy.
a Hangman guy, so of
Hmm.
course this match it's not the best match of the night. I'll admit that. My unbiased opinion on that. It wasn't the match of the night,
I liked it.
but I will defend it because I don't think it was a bad match. It was a correct match to have with MJF and
Yes.
all his antics that he usually does. And I know a lot of people are getting mad online about MJF. I saw it a lot. I don't know about you, but some
Mhm.
people were really trying to talk bad about MJF during that match and stuff. And I'm like, where the hell have you been the past since AEW began and MJF? Like that's MJF.
Yeah.
He
I don't
cheats.
know.
He wins. He does grimy shit. So
He's the young Ric Flair. Is
yeah, dude, I've been thinking about that forever. He's like the young Ric
he
Flair.
even has the initials on his drawers. He comes out
Yeah,
with
the
the same type
robes.
robe. It's
Yeah,
he's a modern day.
he
He
does the
wants
low blow too, just like Flair. Yeah,
but he wants to be like a modern day throwback wrestler. That's why he always makes fun of like high flying and all that. He's
yeah,
more into psychology, and he's Ric
yeah.
Flair.
Oh yeah,
Eye poke, low blow. You know, like he's that guy. You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah,
no, don't get me. Got your
yeah.
eyes. You know, like
I like
that's
how he sometimes when he has the ref in front of me and then his opponent's behind him and he just lifts his leg up and hits him.
and that's what
Like,
I'm telling you.
that's
It's
so
the
sick.
Ric Flair move. Sorry, ref. Bang, got him when you
Yeah,
wasn't looking.
exactly.
Right?
And I'm just like, yeah. I even saw some AEW fans complain about it, so that's really why I brought it up because it wasn't just like the haters; it was actually some fans, like neutrals, that I saw
Yeah, I know.
not
And
really liking that
that,
match, and I'm just like, I thought it was pretty good for what it was. It's not match of the night, but it did what it was supposed to.
and the one thing that I noticed with these modern day fans, sorry to cut you off, is they
Go ahead.
overstep their boundaries. And I'll give you what I mean. AEW fans booed Cody out the building. Now he might not tell you that's part of the reason why he left, but
Had
trust me, what it was. It was. He wanted to give it to the fans.
I feel like
Just
they just did the same thing with Chris Jericho, dude,
exactly,
and that
exactly.
shit pisses me
Look,
off.
look, and it does. And now, don't start that shit and boo MJF out the building
Hell no,
because look, it this ain't what fans supposed to do. Keep it in
no,
context. Cheer, boo. Don't
yeah,
boo them out the door, because that's a
Yeah.
little bit too extreme. And
You're
I
taking
just,
it too personal at that point.
yeah,
Unless they really deserved it, like they did something shitty outside of the company and fans took it the wrong way, that's something else.
yeah.
But why are you just, like, booing him
Bro,
now? Like,
it hurt my feelings to see what they did to Cody Rhodes. Now I don't want to make anything about Cody on this show, but
no.
they just did it to
Well, that's
Jericho,
how I
so
feel
it does have
that's
to
how
be
I feel
addressed.
about Jericho, man.
Yeah,
He's a
and it has
goat.
to be addressed. It has to be addressed. Like they can't do this shit,
And
you
now
know?
it's like they did that, they booed out Jericho, and now Jericho's probably most likely going to WWE,
Yeah,
which it's okay, I don't care, but I would've preferred him to stay in AEW.
yeah,
Just my personal opinion.
yeah, and the thing is this, I'm happy for Jericho no matter what he does. I'm
Exactly.
trying to sip a little bit of the bubbly with him one day, you know? Like
Yeah.
I love Jericho. He's
You know
one of
he's
my
gonna be a
goats.
he has to be a cool ass person to meet in person.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't care what he does. He could decide to go to any company he wants. I will support
Yeah,
him, right?
yeah,
The part that bothers me is the fact of knowing the way y'all treat these people is weighs into their decision. So
yeah,
when they're over here putting their, he's 50 plus years old, he's putting his life online trying to build AEW,
yeah.
he's defending them to the death.
I
And
respect
yeah, and you guys giving them like we don't want you heat. Like get the
yeah,
hell out of here heat. Like
yeah,
ignorance heat. Not boo the bad guy heat or
yeah.
whatever
It's
you
not booing bad guy heat, it's like just they're really, like, getting personal with him and, like
think like this. If you're booing a wrestler, one of the biggest wrestlers in the world, right? And this is why I bring it back to this situation. And he takes off his American Nightmare belt, even though he's a heel, and he throws it into the crowd. You're grabbing that belt. You're wanting to see if you could get it signed. Bro,
yeah.
these dudes threw the belt back at him.
Yeah, Cody, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
remember
that's
that. Yeah,
essentially what they're doing to Jericho. Had he
yeah,
had threw a belt, it would have got thrown back to him. So you get what I'm trying to say?
yeah. That's
That's
not
not
cool.
fandom to me. That's not cool. That's
Yeah,
not within context of what you're supposed to be doing. And that makes decisions be made in companies that you shouldn't be a part of. That affects companies, you know? Like,
yeah,
don't get me wrong. I know there's other stuff that's going on, but if it's like they're 50-50 in, but the fans are pissing on them as well, that's probably the thing that makes them say, you know what? Yeah, fuck them. Let's
yeah,
go over there where fans will appreciate me, you know?
yeah.
And
'Cause
that's
that happens every time, like, it happened with Cody when he went to WWE, y'all all fell in love with him, so
yeah.
and I'm like, "We just had him over here in this company, and y'all booed him out of the damn
The
building."
fact Cody Rhodes never got to be, and I know it's his choice. He
Yeah,
should have been one of the first AEW champions.
he
So
should've, yeah,
he should have been. Now, whatever the case may be, forget about it now. I'm just saying, as fans, we gotta just a little bit, just tone
do
that down a
better.
little bit. Cheer a
Yeah,
boo. Don't get into the point where you think you could
it's almost
decide.
like political bullshit, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
yeah,
like
it's like,
politics in my wrestling, and now
I know.
there's wrestling politics and wrestling. Like I'm not,
Yeah,
it's kind of like I'm just not here for that shit,
if
and
you
I
can't
don't like it.
if you don't wanna watch their matches, you can't feel that extreme to sit there and treat them like shit, you know? There's different ways to get your opinion out there other than to treat them like dog shit, you know?
And bro, you can literally boo the whole time they're wrestling, but you don't. There's a they're taking it past the booing.
Yeah.
It's like
I
it's
can actually
way
personally
past.
tell you I can probably personally tell you there's only really one legit wrestler that I don't like personally.
Yeah,
There's probably only one,
yeah,
but I respect what they do. Especially, Cody has a dynasty, he's
yeah,
carrying on the Rhodes name and stuff. So is Dustin, but like his family put a lot into the business, and
yeah.
you got to respect what Cody did. Like he was freaking Stardust at the end of his first WWE thing, and then he completely turned it around, kind of like Zack Ryder did, or Matt Cadona, you say
Yeah.
now. But
The complete.
uh,
I
I
don't.
don't. Even if I hate him, I'm not gonna go attack him. I don't think. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
and that's
I've made some jabs myself about the one I don't like. I think you probably know who I'm talking about.
yeah. I throw jabs at wrestlers all the time, but there's you know difference between jabbing wrestlers online and having fun or saying I don't like that person as a wrestler,
Yeah,
he thinks of something, versus really like feeling someone make someone feel like they can't be in a company no more because y'all don't want them there. You
yeah.
know?
You can't let the fans bully you out, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Fans
fans
are
can't.
fans are full-fledged bullying right now. And the
Yeah,
fact that's crazy is we're in an era where they're canceling everything and everything's bullying. But the same
yeah,
people that want to cancel stuff are bullying over the most dumbest shit.
yeah. It's in human nature, I think,
Yeah.
but not to act like that.
It
Anyways,
is.
what did you think about the Hangman versus MJF match?
I
Besides all
enjoyed
the,
it.
yeah,
I had no problems with it. Typical good guy meets bad guy, has to use bad guy's moves to get past the bad guy.
yeah,
It happens. Someone keeps hitting you with a bat in a fight, eventually you're gonna hit them with one, right?
yeah.
So I like the match. In no way in hell we thought Hangman was gonna lose this, which was great to see MJF be able to pull his contract out of it, which
Mhm.
people didn't like, which
I love that.
I
Yeah,
like new stuff. That's
yeah,
new. I
yeah,
like new stuff in wrestling, so I didn't have a problem with that. Deadeye through the table. I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, that was
multiple,
a good spot. Yeah,
yeah, multiple stipulations he had to work around to retain his title.
yeah.
Could it have been better? Yeah,
Sure.
because these two guys can go out and give you a 45-minute match and do it clean. I get
Mhm.
that, but this wasn't the time to do that. So I liked
Yeah,
what they did.
I did too. I mean, that's like textbook wrestling heel versus face stuff. I mean, I'm here for it. So,
Me too. Me too.
so
So
the lights out steel cage match.
yeah,
There's before we name off all the opponents and stuff. It popped up in my mind when we were talking about the table just
yeah.
now. You remember the spot with Tanahashi trying to climb the ladder and Kota Ibushi and Will Ospreay were like, "No, like, don't do it."
No,
That shit cracked me up, man.
yeah, bro. I was yelling the same thing from my TV, so
Yeah, I'm
I
too
feel
old,
him.
not
Said
too
the
old.
knees ain't the knees will not make it, my brother.
Yeah.
Chill
I don't
out.
think that was a ladder to stand on either. I think that was the main thing.
Yeah,
Those they have some ladders where you don't step on. They're the
yeah.
short ones. I think that was
Bro,
it.
he didn't care. He's
Uh,
in his retirement tour. He's going down.
that was funny as hell, though. See.
I
Anyway,
like
so
even
yeah,
I like to think that they played into it because everybody knows his knees gave up a long time ago. So I
yeah,
like to believe they played into it like Tanahashi. The knees,
really.
bro. The knees.
Uh,
Chill. you know?
yeah. All right. So the match we had Death Riders, Claudio. Um, sorry.
Kid and Young Bucks.
Yeah. Sorry, I just blinked out for some reason.
Yeah, I run it by. We had Golden Lovers, Osprey, Darby, and Takahashi defeated Mox, Gabe, Kid, Claudio, and the Young Bucks.
Yes. All right.
And
Um.
Gabe Kid came out crawling like a dog.
Yeah. Weird, but that's him. um.
Savage.
Man, the Young Bucks came out as like Slick Nick and what'd they call Matt? They had nicknames for him again,
They
and
came out with that old school R&B song that I think was the first song they ever came
do
out with.
that, do that. Yeah, yeah, that was funny. But
Holy
yeah, they
shit.
came out as like Slick Nick and something else that we've seen online a lot.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't remember what Matt's was, but it'll probably come back to me. Anyway, their entrance always funny as hell now. It's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it. Keep it going.
Yeah.
But let's get into the actual match, man. Like, there's some brutal stuff. That table spot with Gabe Kidd and was it Darby? Yeah,
Darby, yep. Darby pretty much sacrificed themselves so they could both go through the table. It was wild.
he does that, man. He always sacrifices
In the
himself.
way that they went through those tables, maybe it felt different, but it
Mm.
looked like Gabe Kidd went full force through that first table and hit the floor. Like
I
Darby
thought
kind of
so
looked
too.
like he landed on him and rolled a little bit.
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd didn't look like that. Those tables gave him any cushion. It looked
Right.
like he went back first to the floor.
I think he took it like a champ too, didn't he? Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
hard
Yes, he
headed
did.
motherfucker.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so I'm okay. Yeah, that was probably my highlight of the whole match. Those two things
The
were my
Osprey
favorites.
moonsault from the cage was pretty impressive
That
too.
one was good too,
Yeah,
of course.
actually, good to see just because everything that's going on. You
Yeah,
know.
and I am surprised that the I guess you call it Team AEW got the win
Yeah.
because I was thinking that Death Riders would have won this one to kind of keep it going because this
Yep.
would be their third straight like big like 8-man match that they've lost.
Yep.
You know, I think they lost the one at All In, didn't they? Because it was like
They
Nick
did.
Jackson and
I
uh,
believe they lost.
Anarchy, yeah, something like
Huh.
that. But yeah, they've been losing the bigger matches like that.
I thought the
So
Death Riders would win personally.
yeah, I thought so too. That's who I had predicted to win, but they didn't. I wonder if they are gonna go off TV for maybe a little bit or something. I don't know. I think they should to build up, you know, to for fans to miss them again, and then when they come back and but you know, there's a bunch of variables in this too with that group right now. Like we could like the Bullet Club stuff and all that. Like so who knows what they're
And
gonna
then the
do?
Statlander stuff.
Yeah, right. Statlander being in there, like so maybe they aren't going away. So who knows? I only wish I had the mind of Tony Khan right now to see what he was doing in a good
Uh,
way, not a bad way. But
I I guess if I had to guess, I'd say they're probably not going away for a while. And the reason why I would say that is just whenever AEW loses heavy hitters, Moxley's usually the guy to step up.
he steps
And
in, yeah,
Swerve looked like he's going away for a bit. Osprey's going away
spread,
for a bit. Jay White's already on the shelf.
yeah.
I mean,
But you got these other guys returning right now, which we're about to get into. So,
you could, but could you afford? Mark's still one of your top five guys on no
oh
matter
yeah,
who.
for sure. Oh yeah,
So if he,
he's a draw. He's a big
yeah,
draw.
so I just think that maybe, well, I guess maybe with Kenny and a few of them back, you could
Yeah,
say it, but I don't,
we're
I don't see Mark's going off TV unless he's not healthy.
AEW has backups for their backups, bro.
Yeah, they
We're
do.
good. These guys deserve a little time off too.
I'm just talking for Moxley's sanity. I don't think Moxley's the type of guy that likes time off. I think he loves this
You
shit.
know, he's a workhorse. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so unless he has a reason, I if Moxley left TV, we'd still be seeing him in another company. He'd pop up on an independent show tomorrow. It's like, Mox, you're supposed to
yeah,
be taking a break. No, he actually just took the title over there somewhere in Indianapolis or something.
yeah.
So
That was the only time we really saw Mox away was when he was IWGP champion.
that's what
That
I'm
was like
telling
the
you.
longest we
Well,
went
he
without
did,
seeing him.
I think he did the GCW stuff too. He did
Yeah.
every
Well, he
time
did it
Mox.
with Killer Cross. Yeah.
Yes, so
He
whenever
went
he's
back.
not on TV, he's just in another wrestling ring. You
Yeah,
know?
he's always working.
Yeah.
I don't know. I knock on wood, you know, but
Workaholic, man.
yeah, I like, but I don't. Has he had an injury?
I mean,
I can't remember if he has, man. I don't think he has.
I know he
I
had
could
the
be
little
wrong, but
I know he had the rehab stint, which
yeah,
I'm not
that's
even gonna speculate on what it was for, but I know he had that. But Mox doesn't. I mean, I remember in WWE maybe for a little bit, but honestly, yeah, nah, I don't think he. I don't remember any real big
he does
injuries
all these big spots too, man.
that he's
He's
really
got to
had.
have like a high threshold of pain too, just like Darby does.
Yeah,
Maybe even more. And maybe he's just genetic or something. You know, he's good. He's got good genes or something. You know.
and yeah. I don't think. But I don't. I can't remember no serious injury he's dealt with.
Right. Yeah. No, I think yeah, him as Dean Ambrose, I think he did. I think he had like a broken arm or something one
I
time.
think he had a torn labrum or something like that
Yeah,
when he was in WWE. But even at that, I think he came back early then too. So
yeah.
I don't know if he's really that. He doesn't get injured much. I know that.
Right. That's what I was eventually getting at. But all
Eh,
right. Uh,
hold up.
yeah,
Let's get it out there. Let's get it out there. First, there's outside of the match. We got to throw a shout out to Osprey, Swerve Strickland,
yeah,
anybody that got banged up in this pay-per-view or had pre-existing injuries that they need to take care of, because we know their injuries weren't necessarily at this pay-per-view. They just kind of overdue surgeries, right? But shout out to anybody that got injured. We don't want to see that. All use hail up. Hope to see you back soon. We seen earlier that Swerve had successful surgery, so he seems like
Yeah,
he's good. He's on the road to recovery. No update if Osprey has, actually no technical update that he's even getting a surgery.
right. Yeah, I don't. I think it's like a disc or something in
Yeah,
his neck,
so
and not
maybe,
all of those require surgery. Like you can over time physical therapy it in a
yeah.
way.
So
But
I guess with Osprey, maybe surgery, maybe rehab, maybe an extended
bro,
period, maybe not.
you got to bring up that tweet now.
Yeah, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. But off of all that, people was asking earlier, because they seen the Swerve post and no one's heard from Osprey. The first post I seen pop up or comment from Osprey. Hey, go ahead and read it. Go ahead, bro.
All right, let's get to that message real quick.
Believe it was a comment on Alex Winzai's post, right?
Yeah, yeah. Alex Windsor posted a picture of herself at Forbidden Door, and she said Forbidden Door. And then you see Will Ospreay comment, "I'll enter your Forbidden Door anytime." And that shit got me so good, man.
Yo,
I
you
had not
see that?
seen that until you showed me that, and I
Did you
died
see that?
laughing on the
Did
stream.
you see the picture she posted after that? That's what had me even laughing harder.
Oh, I didn't put that together. Get well
She
soon,
commented
bro.
on it with that face like, "Oh no."
Are you talking about that? Wait, you probably can't see that.
Nope, no, nope.
Nah.
I'll pull it up. Hold on, because I think I just screenshotted it to you. Hold on 1 second. All
Okay.
right, one
Yeah,
second.
send me the her other
All right,
reply. You
look, yeah, send it. All right, here we go. I'm sending it to you right now. Hold on. Look at the picture I just sent you. That was her reply to it.
she's just making that face.
So what?
Oh, fucking Nyla Rose on there. Will.
Yo, bro, they're having fun, man. I
Yeah,
love to see shit like that. You
I
know?
love seeing shit like that too. That's how you know morale is good when they're playing
Yeah,
with each other like that.
yeah, they're chilling, man.
Fuck
That's
Jake
definitely.
Hager though.
Oh my
Have you
god.
seen that shit, bro?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. First of all, shout out to Jake for anything he's done in wrestling, because I'm not just wiping his career away, but it just seems like he's like super angry and hostile with everybody now.
Yeah.
Cena, WWE,
It wasn't
AEW,
it wasn't
Tony
just
Khan.
Tony Khan, but that's
Mm.
the big thing that everybody took from it was the Tony Khan
Oh, I
thing.
know. Yeah,
He called out a lot of people.
MMA, all type.
Yeah.
The thing is this, but this ain't the first time he went into like a rant. He like got his Twitter account taken down twice for ranting, I believe, about nonsense. This ain't the first time he ranted about WWE or AEW. So here's the thing. No one's taking his wrestling credibility away. But when you explain a room and you name people, and
Yeah.
people come out and say, "I wasn't there," and show text messages of you saying, "Oh yeah, you wasn't there, my fault," it means
You're
it
full of
takes away
shit.
it takes
Yeah.
away all the credibility, because
Yeah.
now I'm not gonna pick and choose what I believe. You've already been caught lying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So for the people that want to dive in, it's like, look, bro, I'm sure Cena's laughing at him right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure FTI, Tony Khan,
Dude,
Sting, uh, you
you
know,
might appreciate his wrestling stuff, but I always thought he was mediocre.
no, but I don't mean as far as like being a good wrestler. I mean he's been in WWE, he's done MMA,
Yeah.
he's been in AEW, been in a lot of top companies. So I'm not gonna take that away from him. But every time he opens his mouth, nothing good comes out.
No.
And that wasn't with promos, not anything else. You feel me?
You think
So
WWE is going to take him back after that?
I don't think WWE wants him back regardless. But
Yeah.
but I guess maybe bashing AEW might give him a
They
little
could.
step up. But
Yeah.
I don't even think so, bro. It's
That's why
like
some of these people do that. Some of these wrestlers do that. They bash AEW because they know WWE will probably hire them.
Yeah,
But he's talking shit about Cena too, and that's not good. So
I also think they play a slippery slope because here's the thing: WWE is owned by TKO.
yeah,
I know there's still people around as far as ownership or in charge that may have actual beef with AEW, but the top dogs don't. I don't even think they care about that shit. Like if you look at like Dana White the other day did an interview to promote the slapping, their little slap competition that they have, whatever, and he was talking about AEW and WWE. He clearly don't care about it. It's like at that top of the food chain, there's no Vince, there's no Triple H. That they're not there. And even if Nick Khan is sitting there, there's a
yeah,
bunch of other guys sitting there. So I don't know if having beef with AEW and not being good is as enticing to them as maybe like someone if you was young and talented. So I, I think he probably knows bashing AEW wasn't gonna get him a WWE deal, so he just bashed the world. He took on everything.
well, he
So
just burnt his bridge, you know,
but I think he already did that. I think he probably hasn't
before.
been he probably hasn't got calls in forever, and he knows bridges have fell, let alone burnt.
He
But
tried taking credit for the stadium stampede matches, and I was a part of that. Like it was some big deal.
huge surprise, the first AEW show. Nobody popped that you showed up, bro. I remember seeing you and wasn't all that excited. Jake Hager was there. And I'm not knocking him. I wasn't that big of a fan of him in WWE.
yeah,
Like,
no,
so it
yeah,
wasn't like if I don't like you in one company, I'm not gonna pop when you show up in the other company.
right,
It's
yeah,
like I gotta like you first.
yeah,
But I could get I guess the main thing I would say in this without even like trying to get too bad on Hager because I'm sure he has reasons for everything he says. Doesn't mean they're true. It doesn't mean that you know he hasn't adjusted or forgot things or maybe twisted things to his favor. But the truth is, when people leave jobs, they usually don't talk good about them.
mm-mm.
Who does that? Like, do you know anybody that quit their job or got fired or didn't go back there and said, "Hey, I love that job"?
I mean,
No. Like,
mm, people aren't going to go out their way to say it, like on in public.
no. But what
But,
I, what I what I mean is this: just if you're talking to yeah, doing interviews and stuff is like a whole nother level of different shit. But what I mean is, if you talk to 15 people that left their job today, most of them are gonna tell you they hated that job. Now, it
right,
doesn't mean that that
what's
job is
first
the
on the
worst.
mind? Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't mean the job's actually as bad as they're saying didn't work for them. They had their things they didn't like, maybe people they didn't get along with. This happens with everybody in every
every
workforce.
job. Yeah, it
And
does.
for everyone that did that left AEW, there's one that did that from WWE or
Yeah,
New Japan or GCW. And there's stories floating around from every one of these companies that an employee is not happy. So let's not just highlight one or two of them.
yeah,
Either talk
because
about them all or don't talk about them.
right, they took. Of course, a lot of people just took the Tony Khan thing and ran with it. But Jake Hager talked about a bunch of other stuff too, not just AEW. So
Bro, Jake
yeah,
Hager went on a rant a few months ago and was saying delusional shit on Twitter. Did people
yeah,
forget about that?
no, no.
So I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, yeah,
For him to even get offered something was probably like he should have been grateful. You
yeah,
know?
and that's the part. The biggest part that I got from that story.
Yeah,
He offered you 18 months. That
yeah,
didn't mean he wouldn't have renewed that. That
yeah,
didn't mean you was out. I don't
right,
even know what he offered you. He could have offered you way more than you was worth for all I know. All I
yeah,
know is you said you was offered 18 months and you didn't want it.
yeah. I don't think he was in a position to be like that either. To be
That's
honest.
that's so understand what I'm trying to say. It's like, bro, you didn't have leverage, and he
Yeah,
probably honestly offered you that because people liked you. He
yeah,
probably didn't even see the value in you.
yeah,
So he offered you free money for 18 months. And guess what? Had you went in there, got hot, You think he
Yeah,
wouldn't have wanted to give you more money?
he would
You
have.
chose not to.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'd give Forbidden Door a solid 8 rating out of 10.
I like this hat.
So that's the one thing that got him over. Get out of here! Come on, let's
I'm
stop
gonna
talking
give
about fake.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Oh, you're
I
ranking higher than me. Usually you don't.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. Hell yeah.
There's, there's a
Nothing
few
wrong with
reasons.
that.
Yeah, I won't get
Mm,
too deep, but I give it an 8.5. You dropped your match of the night.
yeah, which was uh Tony Storm. Well, I'd set it for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Tony Storm and Athena one is going to be my overall pick though. So
Yeah,
let's go with that.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all.
Oh, the tag team match
Yeah,
was also up there
OG
for me.
Ferris. Yep.
Yeah.
My I guess I'll list off two. My match of the night. I would love to say the four way because I feel like Bozilla and them really did some things there, and you knew what Mercedes was gonna do, but I'm not gonna label that one. But that was in my top three for sure. Right. My favorite matches of the night, and this is difficult because I don't know which I'm gonna put first. Whew, fuck it. Okada and Swerve is my match of the night, and
Okay. Yeah.
my runner up is gonna be Fletcher and Takahashi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like that
You
match
had
too.
a bunch of good matches here. I don't
It's
think there was a bad one, honestly.
I I mean, I guess if you want
I
to go to
wouldn't.
0 hour, you could say maybe one or two of those matches didn't really do
Yeah.
much, but for the actual show, I'd agree. There
Yeah.
wasn't
Well,
much misses.
yeah. That's actually pretty damn good for a wrestling show too.
Yeah,
Not to have like a really boring match or anything. I liked every single one of them.
and
That's
none of
what
the
AEW does on pay-per-views every time, though. So
yeah, and
just about.
one of the things I think AEW did better this time, and I don't know why. Maybe it just was fluid,
Yeah.
um, but it seems like they didn't over these matches didn't go over the time they should have. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I think some of the matches like they will get into like it's going a little too long once in a while on the pay-per-view. It didn't feel like that on this
Yeah.
pay-per-view and I
Not even
appreciated that.
not even the last match being over an hour long. That steel
Exa-
cage match.
yeah,
But a lot of cool stuff happened. So it was
yeah.
like, yeah.
I I just appreciated the pace of the pay-per-view.
All right. Before we start talking to the dynamite, I got to turn my air up a little bit.
Go ahead, bro. I'm literally freezing. My central air is booming
Wow.
for no reason right now.
Didn't have to walk too far. Thermostat's literally like right behind me. Ooh. All right.
Jumping
So
jumping into dynamite.
yeah, you got any expectations or what you want to see before I jump in on my stuff?
I, what I want to see is Hook come out with the sanctioned FTW title, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that. But that's what I mean. If I could pick one thing, that would be that.
Yeah.
If I had to throw two other things that I would love to see tonight, I think I probably have a better chance of the one that just happened, and I don't think I have a chance of all that happening. So it tells you my odds of really seeing these two is probably like slim to none.
Oh.
I would love to see IVD make an appearance for AEW tonight in the 2300. I don't expect that
Oh.
to happen,
Yeah.
but I would love to see it, so I got to say it.
Yeah.
And the third thing, actually, I have four things. The
Yeah.
third thing probably could happen. I would like to see them do something for Sabu. I think they could do that.
Oh yeah. That'd be
So
nice.
that it would be dope to see that. That's probably maybe ranked my most likely to happen. And then the other thing I would like to see happen is just, I mean, get as many ECW guys on TV as you can, and I don't mean
Yeah.
to wrestle. Like I don't care if you have 10 of them standing backstage in the segment. Like just
Yeah.
get me as many ECW, preferably get me some ECW legends that actually pass the torch down to Hook with that belt sanctioned with his father on
Yes.
TV.
I
Like,
want them to have that belt as like a
like
hardcore title and
yeah,
have it and action and put AEW on it. Put the
yes.
AEW fuck the world championship and make it your hardcore division.
Yeah,
I've been saying that for like a year now, or
yeah.
basically forever since.
I just want to see the right ECW guys handed over to him.
Yeah,
Like actual like the way they're present. I wouldn't mind Hook coming with his own ceremony, and ECW guys just passing it. Maybe it
or
comes out with
passing the torch or something.
yeah, like just
Yeah.
something dope for ECW. That's what I would like to see.
I think we're seeing three wrestlers tonight. Um, I actually enjoyed you brought up ECW, and
Yeah,
but Hook being one of them is one
yeah,
of the three. I think we're
for sure.
definitely going to see Wardlow. Now, I would want to see Wardlow start the show off. I want his music to hit. He can come out with Don Callis if Don Callis wants to do the talking. Because I
Yeah.
was on X earlier. I made a post. I was like, AEW, I'd have Wardlow to start blasting off and him come cut a promo. And then, of course, you had some people jump on there and be like, oh, no, we don't want to hear a Wardlow promo or whatever. Or please, God, no. Just some people being some dicks, I guess. But that's why I said, well, maybe you can just go out there with Don Callis, too, because Don Callis is a good talker. But I don't think
Yeah,
Wardlow's a bad talker.
yeah.
I never thought that. I
I
could
don't
have
think
used
so at all.
some practice, maybe, but
I do think
I
he was a better. I think he's a better heel on the microphone than a good guy.
for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. And then I think we see Jack Perry tonight too,
I think so too.
because you see
BT,
BTE. Yeah, yeah, man.
and
I'm glad that's coming back, bro.
BTE's back and the BTE triggers back. So we got two things
Yes,
back.
yeah.
We
And then they had that on the video. They had Jack Perry calling
um,
them. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was Jack Perry in the Luchasaurus video
oh,
too.
100%
It's,
sure.
that's his jacket. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a
So
funny feeling he's
I think
calling
we
them
see
for
those
three.
three tonight.
We might see him with Luchasaurus challenge them. He might
Yeah,
he
yeah.
might
That'd be
he might
cool.
be like, "Oh, you left me. I built a bunch of knives in the woods. I brought
Yeah.
my monster back, and you know what? I want a match.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm calling you for. It's not to talk to you, but I do hope they push them.
Yeah, I hadn't
Um,
seen anything else on Isla Dawn yet either.
yeah, I'm gonna say I throw a few in assumption wise out there. They said for like 3 4 weeks she was backstage and everybody was pushing for her.
Yeah,
She signed.
yeah, I know she did.
She
Yeah,
signed. Like she's promoting it. They're promoting her. They wouldn't
yeah,
have never put her on
yeah.
TV.
She's sharing the post and everything. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And if you realize that match with Bane, even though she lost, she put up a fight. She did it. It wasn't a squash match.
no, no
So
matter the WWE tribalists will be like, oh yes, Triple H did not fumble because she got squashed,
yeah,
but she
whatever.
didn't get squashed. But yeah, yeah,
She
that's
didn't
here.
get squashed. And I do think they should put. I don't know how it would affect the name, obviously, but I think she actually would have worked better in the Triangle of Madness than Tekla. That I mean, she's the
Yeah,
white
well,
witch.
that's her character. Yeah,
She's the
yeah,
white. She was the white witch before
yeah.
all of this stuff. So that's like kind of her lane.
Well, they're
I
gonna
guess
rename it the Square of Madness.
I was already thinking about it. You could, I guess, you could just open up. Well, to be fair, Tekla did say about 3 weeks ago they're still looking for people to add.
Yeah, so they can't be a triangle no more. They should have
I
been
mean,
like the Sinister Sisters or something.
yeah,
That would be
they need to evolve. Maybe every time they get a member, the group evolves. I don't know. Like,
different shapes. No, the
don't do the different shapes. Just name one.
rhombus of madness. That shit would be
The
dope.
octagon.
Yeah, the
Like no,
eight of
bro.
them. Yeah,
Don't start doing these shapes. We're not here for that.
no, that sounds like some Jericho bullshit though. Some
A
good
little bit
Jericho
of the
stuff.
bubbly.
Yeah.
All right. What
Um.
else we got? Let me.
So I guess we can pull up the matches and
Yeah, that's actually what I'm trying to do. Hold on 1 second.
I
I have to go to Tony's
did
page.
I did post something, but I'm sure he's added more
I'll check it
since I
right now.
did.
Oh yeah, so I already got some. I guess
Yeah.
I'll go in order from what he has posted.
Okay.
So announced the Ops versus Ricochet and
Oh,
GOA
I did
and
not have that one.
oh, for the trios titles.
Who they fight? Who's it again? Ops versus who?
The Ops versus Ricochet and the Gates of Agony for the trios
Oh,
titles on the line.
think we see a title change, man.
I think we see
Hmm.
the Hurt Syndicate come out and maul Ricochet and them.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a funny feeling. I have a funny feeling MVP is gonna be in the trios division with them.
That would be cool. I'd like that.
I would like that too,
Yeah.
personally.
All right. What you got next?
First of all, who you got winning? Just give us your prediction.
Well,
Predict them too, I guess. Why not?
yeah, I'm gonna predict for a title change, but I do like your idea too, to where and it makes sense that Hurt Syndicate comes out and costs them like the match or something.
They also could attack Ricochet after he wins the belts. I guess.
Yeah, right. But I'm going with the title change. I think we see the Ops lose it.
All
I
right.
think they've had it for a decent amount of time now. So
I don't know, man. Joe's just a force. It's hard for me to pick against him. I'm gonna stick with the ops on that one. This, we got a is this an all-star match? What is this?
yeah, like an 8-man All Star
Well,
match.
it's a 8-man. So we got Brodito and Jet Speed. That's the
Yeah,
arguably the two biggest babyface tag teams in the company going against Okada. Hold up. We got a full-fledged Don Callis family match. We
dude.
can't see a Don Callis family loss here. But it's
But we're
Hedges.
about to because you got the new tag team champions. Like they're
Hey,
not losing. They
bro,
can't. Yeah.
you got you
I
got
mean, they
Alex,
could, but
you got Alexander Takeshita, Okada, and Hechicero. I
do
don't
not
know
make them
about that.
lose. Do not make them lose.
I don't know, man.
Maybe this match comes out to like a disqualification or some shit
I'm, I'm
with
gonna
the
look
rest of
at
the
the
Don
dates.
Callis family coming out. Maybe we'll see Wardlow involved in that match
I can
coming
only
out.
see three people getting pinned in this match. Only three, right? And I'll tell you
Kevin.
the three that they are. Hechicero from the Don Callis family might eat
Yeah.
a pin. Knight or Speedball. Nobody else I can see eating a pin in this match. So that
Right.
gives two to the babyface side. I think that's why it don't matter if Brodito lose. I wouldn't see them getting pinned. I could
I
see
mean,
Kevin Knight or Speedball getting pinned for sure.
I'm gonna predict a no contest.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Callis family. Let's get this train on
I
the
do
road.
want the Callis family. I don't want to see him lose no more. But
I'm just
I, I don't. You can't have the new tag team champions lose either.
I
You
know
really,
that's why I feel like you're gonna have them brawling and you're gonna have Kevin Knight or Speedball get rolled up or something. It's just like Callis family got to pick up wins, bro, and
yeah,
I'm willing to take an L with them if they lose.
yeah,
So I got
yeah.
it.
All right.
Oh, this is a good one. We got Mox going against Danny Guy, Daniel Garcia going against John Moxley. Any steps? No steps.
No, this does kind of seem. I don't want to be that guy that says random match, but that does kind of seem like a random match. Like they haven't interacted with each other. I don't think. Not really. Not in a while.
Yeah,
But
I don't see the logic
it should
there.
be. I think it's gonna be probably a decent match though, regardless. But if I had to predict a winner, I'll go with John Moxley.
Yeah, I think this is just Mox getting the win because he's been eating some losses lately, even though it hasn't been him per se getting pinned. So yeah, I'm going with Mox. Now here we're going with, and you remember I had my picks. This is my pick right now for the AEW Women's Tag Champs. Their presentation sold it for me. Penelope Ford and Megan Bain. I love the way they come out. It just they have like that godly like entrance. They're matching. It fits perfect.
Yeah,
They should be your first women tag champs if you're not pushing Bain right now. Now
right.
we got
Exactly.
them two going against Holly Cameron and Statlander. I'll tell you right now, I got Bain and Ford. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, Bane and Ford. I want to see them win too.
Yeah, and then we do have this arguably could end up being the match of the night. I think it's the only other one that's been announced, which is 5 matches, which is I mean that's a lot of
That's,
matches
that's
announced.
basically a card. Yeah,
Yeah, we
we're
got
gonna see a lot of talking, I think, in video segments
yeah,
during this episode too,
yep,
which is I'm fine with that. Yeah,
absolutely. We got
five
the
matches is plenty for a show.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We got the Maniac. I don't know if he's human at this point. Almost probably 60-40 that he's not. But we're talking about Darby Allen. I think I seen him grow back an ear the other day. I'm not
Sure.
sure if he's human. But he's going against Claudio, and this is a false count anywhere match. in the 2300, bro.
Is
What
this
are
the
we
first
doing?
match? You said
This
it's the first falls
this
count anywhere. Oh,
falls
I
count
just saw
anywhere.
that.
No,
Well, that's gonna be a good
yeah,
match then. I'm going with Darby with the win.
yeah. I
This
gotta
is
go
his
with
first singles match back, I think,
yeah.
since climbing mountain.
Yep, I
Yeah,
gotta go with Dobby too. And I believe last time these two faced off, Claudio beat him clean. So I
okay.
know how they
Gotta get
like.
Darby in there. Darby's got to
Yeah,
win.
yep. Dobby got to win this match.
We got to see another coffin match soon or something, or a body bag match. That'd be freaking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know Dobby's like a straight rebel, but I would love to see Dobby with his own faction, like a more ominous or like darker faction. But I know AEW kind of is just like running from that type of stuff. But I do believe this will end up being probably the match of the night.
yes. Oh, match of the night.
I think that
I
will
could
end up
see
being
it being
match of
that
the night.
because I'm a big Darby fan, and it's been a while since we've seen him in like a singles match. So
Yeah.
I'd say I'm really excited for this one, and I'm just excited to see the possible other three wrestlers I mentioned earlier pop up.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I
for
would like,
sure.
well, I'll say four because I want to see Isla Dawn
I
again.
do want to see Camille. I want to see Camille
Oh, me
aligned
too.
with Wardlow.
Yeah,
I just feel like her aligned with Wardlow is the perfect way to go right now. Even if it's in the
maybe.
Callis family together.
Right. I think it would be part of a group, maybe, just not them by themselves coming
Yeah,
out.
that's what I mean. He looked like
Yeah.
he joined the Callis family, so I'm assuming she would have to join it, but I feel like she'd fit right in. It's like now
Yeah.
you got your powerhouse
Well,
woman.
I like that idea, but she's probably going to come after Mercedes.
I know, but why can't
Yeah.
the Callis family help her with that?
I mean, true. Yeah, true.
I
But
mean,
yeah, I
I
don't.
also another way I wouldn't mind going if they ever want to bring him back to TV. You remember Deanna Perrazzo and Taya had like their little like
Yeah,
mafia type thing going.
yeah, they could be.
Camille would have been dope with that group too. So
Yeah,
you could have put her there.
those are
But
also. I also hope to see Gianna back soon.
me too.
They said I think she's cleared up now to where she's not in school at the moment.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's taking them so long to get her. I mean, there's a lot of people. There is a lot of
Yeah,
people.
Deanna probably should have already had a title though in whether
Yeah,
it's AEW or Ring of Honor. So it's overdue at this point.
yeah, it is. Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, because I miss her. She's a personal fan favorite of mine.
Same.
She she gave me a pay per view once. Like she did like a giveaway from pay-per-view.com. It was like a collab with her, and you had to interact with her post, and I was one of the ones that got it. And yeah, that's not the only reason why I'm a fan of her, but
Yeah.
that grew my fan connection with her more.
Ain't
And
nothing wrong with that. I respect that. And
she
Deanna,
likes a lot of my stuff too. She's one of them that likes my comments and stuff, and
shout out
I
to
like
her.
it.
Shout
As
out
a
to her
fan,
and Macklin. Her and
yeah,
her husband are both her and
yeah,
Macklin. They're
yeah,
both great. I'd like
yeah,
to see him in AEW too, to tell you the truth.
yeah. He's built, man. He's stocky. I'd
Yeah.
like to see him too. He's a good wrestler.
I want to add in one thing before I forget it, right? And I'm gonna skip ahead of a bunch of things that I want to happen tonight. Cause you remember what I mentioned, right?
Good stuff.
I'm gonna rank the Sabu thing at 2 because
Okay.
I mean excuse me. Sabu thing at 1 because passed away.
Probably most
That's
likely. Yeah.
yeah. Well, not even. I'm just saying things I want to see. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Okay.
it at
Right.
1 just to see Sabu get his respects in the 2300, especially when he just passed away.
Yeah.
And I do still want to see Hook show up and other ECW guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what's jumping ahead of all of that that I would love to see at number 2? I know it's not Pittsburgh, but Philly's not that far away. I'd like to see Britt Baker come back tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
that
I
would
don't
be
even know what's going on there, to be honest with you.
that would be my number 2 thing for to see Britt Baker come back on our screen tonight.
Man, I feel like tonight's episode is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
I
going to
mean,
see all these
Britt Baker
returns.
could drive there. All you gotta do is give it a call.
Yeah.
Now I know she lives. I think they live in Orlando now, but
I'd like
But
to see her go against Tony Storm. Yeah,
yeah,
I'd like to see that. Yeah, again, have them go at it again. That's like a rivalry that you can just bring up probably any time. I think.
yeah. Bottom line is, I'm trying to see Britt back on that AEW screen.
Yeah, I've missed her too.
Yeah.
So, now that Adam Cole's not there, she should be able to pop back. Sorry,
Well,
didn't mean
he's
to make
there.
that up.
He's there. All right, right. Slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Couples and exes and stuff.
Yeah,
It might be a good time for her to come back. That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
Not trying to throw your business out there, Britt. Love you, but you know, I just I just see that this is a perfect time for you to come back.
yeah.
So
I agree.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah, man. There's all sorts of stuff we could probably see. I don't want to overhype it though. I'm not gonna get down or anything if a lot of stuff doesn't happen. But
I'm
if it
expecting a
does,
solid 8 tonight, but I'll take a
oh, yeah,
10. That's I
yeah, I'll
mean,
take a 10 anytime, man. 9, 10. Uh, but
we got
I do
we
believe
got
nine
we're
ten's
about 35 minutes away now.
Yeah. All right. I guess we should wrap it up and fix me some food and
Hey, man, you're not
watch some.
lying. I got it. Matter of fact, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm hungry, bro.
Yeah. Well,
We've
let
been
them.
on here for hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We
Yeah,
got we got some good content. I actually
we might
dropped
need
it.
to.
I'm gonna drop it right now. I'm
You
gonna
might want
drop
to
it at
split up.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
I could try. I gotta see what I could do, but I'm thinking about dropping it
yeah,
right now before the episode of Dynamite drops, and just see if it could get in the
okay,
Dynamite traction. So we'll
yeah.
see how it goes. But we do want to let you know. You see the
So,
link below. Grab your.
are you gonna keep it all?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
leave it one because it's gonna take too long to edit it.
I was just asking, like, are you gonna keep it all together?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna leave it
All
all
right.
together.
Anyways, yeah. Princeton on a coffee right there. We got Mob Squad 508 on X, Timbo on X and YouTube. Same with him.
Make
And
sure you
of course, our main channel is
yeah.
the Elite Mob Podcast.
Don't
So,
forget to follow at
and
Took
what else?
Timbo on YouTube as well.
Yeah, yeah, right. All right. This has been a pretty good show, man. Man, I'm ready for
For
Dynamite
sure.
tonight.
I'm
So,
I'm ready. I'm ready
yeah,
to take
let's keep this video
two
out there.
shots, throw some food
Yeah,
in, and we'll get in
yeah,
for a good
bro. I'm
night
hungry.
tomorrow. Dynamite discussions. Also want to make sure that you
Right.
guys tune in every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, for Dynamite discussions.
Yeah,
And like and subscribe, bomb the comments on YouTube. Repost, do whatever you
please.
like.
Yeah. It mean a lot to us. Subscriptions, likes, comments. Just we're here for interaction with you guys. I have fun talking to people just on X, and if y'all know me, you know my X. It's my views are up there, but I engage with um followers and mutuals, and I want to do the same with the YouTube and the
All
podcast.
right,
Like I really enjoy talking to each individual. I like hearing multiple different opinions. I just like having these topics about wrestling. I mean, that's
for
what we
sure,
do.
for
So
sure. I agree.
but,
And let's
yeah,
let's get to this
all right,
Dynamite, bro. Touch base right after.
yeah, oh yeah. So I'll probably text you during it or
Let's
something,
do it.
man. If something
Hell
crazy
yeah, let me
happens.
know.
All right,
Hopefully Britt comes back
all right,
and we'll talk later, bro.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yes,
See you,
sir.
Rude.